All right. We are back for some more Summer Games Fest marathon shenanigans. What is up, PM Squad? Here a little bit early because we don't want to be rushing to get to the first event at 5 p.m. So we got a couple minutes to kill here, and we're gonna play some Mario Kart. So get your card on. 8 Deluxe, load up. Let's do a couple races while we wait for the first showcase. The Latin American Games Showcase 2026 starts in just about 25 minutes. So if that's what you're here for, go ahead and click ahead in the VOD. If you're future watching, don't worry, I'll probably have timestamps available. So just click ahead if that's what you're here for. We're gonna play some Mario Kart for just a little bit here. Good morning. What up, Cozy? What up, Perpetrator? I see you popping into the YouTube. All right, we're gonna do some car. We're gonna race a little bit before we dive in here. Welcome to the show, PM Squad. All right. How you doing, little kitty? You looking mighty cute. You're looking mighty fine. Kind of looking like the cat of all time. Looking kind of cute. Looking kind of fine. Kind of looking like the cutest cat of all time. Oh. You know, something like that. Kind of looking like the cutest cat of all time. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can, what am I doing here? I'm grabbing this real quick and make this bigger just real quick. Oh, I see. Okay, I just can't. Oh, is this camera not reversed? Oh, you know, that's why that's a little confusing. I see. Let me do that real quick. Can't I just go into properties and say... Oh, is it because I flipped it vertically? I mean, that's what we want, though. Yeah, because we don't want it upside down. All right, I guess I'll mess with that later. Maybe I can get it to mirror. Oh, I can just mirror the source. Duh. I knew there was an easy answer to this. I got it. I'll just mirror the source. Duh. I knew. I'm like, dude, there's something I'm not thinking of here. Flip it horizontally. Boom. Okay, I'd much rather have that here. There we go. Much better. Much better. All right, we got one racer in here. Anybody else? Anybody else gonna join us for some races here? No worries. You guys can join as the races are going. So no worries at all. Let's go. We'll start some races right now. People can join it while we're going here. And if not, no worries. We're just killing some time. It don't even matter. It ain't even all like that. Let's get some races in. Welcome to the PM show. It's nice. It's nice to have a little PM stream going here, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, Summer Games Fest is tomorrow. The official Summer Games Fest showcase is tomorrow, but tonight we're watching 2 of the showcases that are a part of Summer Games Fest. So if you check out this link right here, this will tell you all of the different events that are happening. There's over 15 events happening here, and we're going to be watching Latin American games, and we're going to be watching the women-led games showcase tonight as well. So we got a couple showcases that are starting here shortly. So we're just going to hang out for a little bit until those go live. So we're racing. We are racing for a little bit. Let me go send this to the YouTube gang again here. Yeah. What's up, Minus? So I know that's confusing. It's the Summer Games Fest is tomorrow, but also right now. It's one of the many events under the umbrella. I know you understand, but just joking aside. All right, we could turn this up just a little bit, but we'll do that in a minute. Let's see. Whoa, this turn gets me. I'm not ready for it. Yo, nice. Third generator. You're right. You caught up to me then, Majinx. That's where I'm at. I just got the third generator as well. Welcome in here, everybody. Good evening. I almost said good morning. I know I'm missing some of y'all come in because I jumped straight into the races. So just jump in the chat, do an ad highly in descent if you need me, if you want to make sure I see a message, and I'll catch up in just a minute. We'll have a couple seconds between races, so I just wanted to get going here so we can hang out. Hope you're doing well though, Binks. Good to see you, buddy. What's up, Legend of Tay? We're doing 8 Deluxe today. Tomorrow's Mario Kart World Day. If you're curious why we're not playing World Day is tomorrow. I'm getting red shelled. World Day is tomorrow. Today, we are going to... this turn keeps destroying me. Today, we're kicking it old school for those that haven't bought a Switch 2 yet, or just for those that don't want to buy Mario Kart World. And we might do more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe this weekend. So if you can't make it tonight or tomorrow, but any little chances we get in between these game showcases, this is what we're doing tonight, all right? So you could have it loaded up and just be hanging out, but I don't know how long Latin American game showcase is going to go. If I had to guess, it's about an hour. So that means we have about an hour in between to get some karting in and maybe even a little bit of farting in. I mean, that's not my business. So we might have some time. Now, I could be wrong about that. The last time I guessed the length of a game showcase, it ended up being 4 hours. So I'm going to leave the guessing on the table, and I'm going to go ahead and just stop trying to predict how long these game showcases are going for. So, I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't know what we're in store for. All I know is that one starts at 5 and one starts at 7, and they're not going to overlap because it's the same umbrella. So we could be going straight into one after another, or we could be having a break for some games. And then depending on how late it is, I'll decide if I want to play more games after. I'm not trying to be here too much late, or too late, because I have a long boy tomorrow. But if we can squeeze in some post showcase karting, I wouldn't mind. Dude, you really played me like that? Oh my gosh, all these red shells. What's going on, dude? This is crazy. All right, nice. What's up, Dazza? What up, Twinil? Have you got your golden Mario card? I don't think on this save file. Unfortunately, this is the second save file for this game that I have. I lost my first way long ago when I had to sell my Switch. How was the library? It was good. I just did a drop off and moved on. I didn't actually go inside of the library. I just stopped by while I was running errands. And actually go in. I just used the drop box. Good to see you, Minus, by the way. How you been, bud? Welcome in here. Good to see you, Exhaustion. What up, Kai Bells? What up, Altanor? Welcome in here, Itch Chic. Chic. If you're still here, it's good to see you. I did see you in the chat. What up, Spankum Nasty Squad? And no worries, Twinil, about missing the stream, dude. It's good to have you whenever you get a chance to visit. I haven't played in so long. Gonna be rusty? Oh, yeah. Especially because I've been playing Mario Kart World, so I am mega rusty. I'm mega rusting over here. Whoa. Do 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 do. I hope this level somehow makes a comeback in Mario Kart World. Like if they do like a DLC with old maps or something. Because they could do that. You know, even though World's whole shtick is that they're all in the game, they could totally break that shtick up later, right? Ah, I was hoping my boomerang would stick with me, but I grabbed an item and it pushed to the back. Kind of threw off my whole vibe here. Oh, so glad I jumped over that. Oh, I hit a banana. That sucks. Hitting that banana was the worst possible thing that could have happened when somebody else was getting blue shelled in front of me. Soundbox and stops the red shell, but I have another one for you. So, double green apple. Don't ask. Okay, boomerang. Where'd that come from? What are you getting? Boomerangs in second place? Oh, I messed that up. What are you getting? Boomerangs in second place? Get out of here. That's some fourth place stuff. No, there's always a chance to get good stuff in first and second place. It's just a very tiny chance. I'm not sure about first in this game, but I know in Mario Kart World, there's like a small chance to get something good in first place. Like a very tiny chance. Oh, I missed that. I missed that boost. Oh, I'm just not even going to go for that one. I'll take my Animal Crossing win. No, nothing for Witchbrook yet, but I think if Witchbrook happens, it might be the Wholesome Games on Saturday. Yeah, Latin American Showcase is showing 80 games. Woo, buckle up, chat. 15 minutes till Latin American Game Showcase, dude. Buckle up. We're about to get blasted with games. DK Mountain. We're about to get blasted with games, dude. What's up? How you doing, everybody? Welcome in here. What up, Pineapple Flow? Trips 14, dude. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm excited as well. It should be fun. What up, Cozy Gamer Tally? What up, Sweet Asparagus? Nothing for Witchbrook yet. We're hoping Saturday for Witchbrook. Honestly, Witchbrook could be shown off at the Summer Game Fest as well. Chucklefish is big enough to do that. So maybe tomorrow night, maybe Saturday. I think if we don't see Witchbrook tomorrow night or Saturday afternoon, I don't think we see Witchbrook at all until later this year. I'm pretty sure the last we heard from Witchbrook, they said 2026, but you know, who knows? Who knows? Not this guy. Trying to get boost. Trying to get boost over here. I can't get no boost. The music is so classic for this level. It does not feel like you're karting at all with this music. What am I doing? At least this isn't Mario Kart World. I would have just lost all my items. I'm not gonna lie, that's probably the worst part about Mario Kart World, dude. Why do you lose your items when you already just fell in a hole? Like, you're already being punished so hard, dude. What's up, Law Boys? Hey. Ah, man, I can't... The drifting's just a little different from World, so I can't play around as much. It seems like it's a little tighter, maybe, in this game. It's either tighter or looser, one or the other. I don't know, but it's a little different. I can't wiggle my stick as much as I can in World. You know what I'm saying, chat? Less stick wiggling, I guess. Probably your cart combo? Yeah, I don't know, man. It's been so long, it's like, I don't want to change up my cart combo now. This would be the best time to do so, though. Maybe I should go switch to Diddy Kong and try a new cart combo. It's been years. I'll be real, though. I don't know if I'll ever come back to this game after this week. I think I might finally put it to rest. Coming back to this game this week has made me realize that I don't think I ever want to come back again. I think I might be retiring Mario Kart 8 Deluxe after this. Eat the cartridge. It's digital. But I would maybe consider taking you up on that, I guess. I think I might retire Deluxe after this, though. I don't know, man. It's just, I'm not vibing with it as much as I I mean, I've never vibed with this game. That's the thing, you know. This is just not my cart. I'm sure every carter has one cart that's not their cart. Does anybody have any relatable folk out there? Is there a cart that's just not your cart when it comes to Mario? This is just not my cart, man. It just is what it is. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the best Mario Kart game ever, and nothing can ever compare to it. World is trash. It's $700 game, and it's bad, and it's terrible, and it's poopy, and you should never play it. I'm unfollowing. Oh, well, you win some and you lose some. You win some and you lose some. We got 10 minutes till the showcase here. I'm a hate watcher now. Shut up, dude. Let's do Rainbow Road. What's up, Nick82? Hey. Anything two wheels I can't seem to control. Good to see you, Nick. What up, Night Crew? What up, Arquette and Dave Hudson? Welcome in here, Dave. Got you on the big screen. Can you see up in my nostrils? Can you get up? Sorry. I'll stop. Persona might get an adaptation animation. That would make a ton of sense. Persona getting an animation would be super smart. I think Persona fans would go ravenous over that if it was done well. Also, I did see your message there, Charlie, about this game. I appreciate the, like, vouch there. Making me feel a little less crazy for sure. Yeah, I think what my brain wants to say, but it's hard to confirm until I go back to Worlds, is that 8 Deluxe is a tighter game. That's what my brain is feeling. It's like 8 Deluxe seems to be tighter. And I think they loosened up the drifting in Worlds. And like you have a little bit more control while you're drifting in World. You can wiggle a little bit more, which that makes sense if I understand World, you know. But I think that's what's going on. I think 8 Deluxe is like a little bit tighter. I need to be a little bit more precise, maybe. I missed my second bounce. I can't do the boost. I can't get the boost in 8 Deluxe. I'm failing. I was watching a streamer play Street Fighter in between the streams, and they were getting wrecked in Street Fighter, and the chat was like, yo, you're getting wrecked. And like I felt better about how my performance in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I felt better about how terrible I have been playing this game. Watching him get destroyed in front of his audience, I was like, yeah, sometimes you just get destroyed in front of your audience. It happens. I'll take second. Is there anything you want to see a trailer of before Summer Game Fest is over? Unfortunately, anything that I really want to see about is kind of already... Oh, nice. Unfortunately, everything that I want to kind of check out is kind of not real, like it's something like I don't think we're gonna see because we just got the reveal recently, like Mega Man is one. But I have an answer for you. Metal Gear Solid Volume 2. All right, we're gonna just have to wait. I don't think we can do a Grand Prix in this time. I don't think we can. Can we lower it? No, 4 is the least. 4 is the least. Well, I'll just join and then I'm just gonna bounce out after like a one race or two. So Metal Gear Solid Volume 2. What's going on with that? Have we heard anything else about Volume 2? It's the collection disc that they've been making. I'd like to maybe hear more about Metal Gear Solid Volume 2 and that collection. Also, I would love to see Metal Gear Solid Delta come to the Switch too, which was rumored. And I think that would be a really cool thing to see as well. So maybe that's a couple answers for you. I'd like to see more about all the Star Wars games, the new KOTOR, the KOTOR 1 remake, and maybe more of that grid-based strategy game. Maybe a release date or something, if we didn't already get one somewhere. So yeah, I got some answers for you. I just had to dig deep. Yeah, I guess that's a couple answers for you as far as like Summer Games Fest stuff. A lot of the stuff I'm looking forward to is kind of Nintendo centric, so I'm waiting for a direct. But I have a couple answers. There's a couple games I'd like to see more about. I'd like to maybe see more about the Crazy Taxi game, or maybe more a new Sonic trailer. We're overdue, or we're starting to become overdue for more Sonic, because everything Sonic after Frontiers was remakes and stuff, I think. Right? We had Superstars and Frontiers. I think Superstars came out a year after Frontiers, and then I don't know if it was called Superstars, but it's whatever. It started with an S, I think. And then we haven't really, so I'm wondering like what's the next step after Frontiers? We haven't really seen anything. So like that would be cool to see something from Sega. We're kind of waiting. Countdowns begin. Okay, cool. I'm gonna do this race and then I think we'll click over. Yeah. Looks like I have time for this race. What up, Steph L? Yeah, we're doing a little karting because we were killing some time before the first showcase. First showcase starts in 3 minutes. So we'll try to do some more karting after the first showcase. I think we're gonna have about an hour to kill in between them. So we'll see though. Maybe not. Maybe just like 30 minutes. Racing till the last minute. That's right, baby. That's how we do. Yeah, I thought that the Latin American Game Showcase last year had like a good amount of interviews and stuff, but I might be thinking of a different showcase. So this one might just be rapid fire games. If they're showcasing 80 games, it could just be rapid fire. I'm not sure what to expect. I hate when you throw the green shells too fast and then they hit themselves. And then you hit yourself with the green shell. I really hate when that happens. That grinds my gears. All right. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's start setting up real quick. I think we can just go to the Game Awards for this one. All right, I'm gonna back out. You guys can keep playing, of course, you know, doing your thing, and we'll play more kart here after. Yeah, Game Awards. I think that's the official here. We got 2 minutes, and we'll see what the chat's talking about. But first, let me change my title and stuff. I don't have to change much, just Twitch. Okay. All right, Latin American Game Showcase watch party. We're locking in, and YouTube stuff is already good. So we're good over on YouTube, and we'll just we'll chill in that category over there. There's also a Spanish stream for this showcase if anybody wants to go watch that, and then you can just come back and hang out with us once it's done, or you can hang out in our Twitch chat. But there's actually a Spanish showcase of this one as well, I believe. Yeah, I think it's mostly trolls, but I also wonder the same thing. Do we have this browser window muted? We do not. Okay, we should be good. And we'll X out the chat here in just a moment. Let's just see. Resident Evil, please. Silk Song. Some people are in here because other people are speaking Spanish. Somebody said nacho, tacos, chimichanga. People are so dumb. People are so stupid. People are so stupid. I know there's nothing really good to read here. It's just mostly people trolling. It's not there. I unfortunately can't read Spanish, so anything in here that's not Spanish is trolls. So
Games Showcase. I'm Clara Kovacic. I'm the lead actress of Tenebris Somnia, this retro survival horror with live action cutscenes from Buenos Aires.
All right, let's go, everybody.
On behalf of myself, Andres Borghi, Sabiot Studios, and New Blood Interactive, we can wait to release this game this year. And we hope you enjoyed today this new look at the game and all the other games that are going to be here. So, que tengan un buen día.
All right. Yo, thank you, Fuzzy Dimples, for 21-month primer. We're starting off with a horror game. This is very on brand. Oh, but it's a different kind of horror game. It's pixel horror. This is my kind of scary game because I don't like real scary stuff. Did we see this one yesterday? We might have. We saw so much the past couple days. Yeah, did we? Tenebris Somnia. What a starter. I know, right? They definitely woke me up with that one. Yikes. Yo, Munchie Chips. I'm glad you enjoyed that. So do I, man. All right, what's this? All right, now we're getting funky. You didn't miss much. A little bit of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and one single game so far. We're just getting started, Unitato. Welcome in here. Come on, get some waves in the chat for Unitato. Bring it in, baby. Good to have you back in here. Good to see you back in here. Thank you again, Fuzzy Dimples. Latin American Game Showcase, part of Summer Games Fest week. One of the 15 plus events.
A Latin American Game Showcase Summer Game Fest edition. I'm Steffi Varela and today we're coming to you from the beautiful beaches of Colón in Panama. Today's showcase features over 80 games from across Latin America, including world premieres, release announcements, and major updates from some of the region's most exciting titles.
It was scary.
Huge thanks to all of our presenting sponsors, Raw Fury, Two Wedges, Annapurna Interactive, New Blood Interactive, Halberd Studios, ID at Xbox, Goldpack Goblins, and to all of our partners for helping make this showcase possible. Throughout the show, you'll see this icon on screen that means there's a playable demo available right now, and you'll be able to find it all on our official Steam event running all week long. But you're here for the games, so let's get started. Brazil is without a doubt one of the biggest forces in Latin American game development. But what's truly exciting is seeing more countries from across the region stepping to the global stage every year. So let's take a look at how we're growing together, starting with the world premiere from Colombia.
Yeah, so Duel Master, this is either going to be just long and still have interviews, or maybe they mixed up their formula this year. Like, I'm not actually sure, but... All right, what's this? 8 players, online and local. Oh, it's a platform fighter. It looks like a platform fighter. So a platform fighter is like Smash Brothers. It's actually a genre nowadays. There's a bunch of them. And sometimes they're hit or miss, but they're usually fun regardless. Bunraka. The game's called Bunraka. My camera's unfortunately blocking it. I could switch my camera position if you guys want me to, but I kind of don't want to. Yo, Bunraka. All right. I'm going to go open up the channel in Discord so we can start writing these down. All right. Bum 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 bum. All right, we love a little bit of RPG. Are they all going to be Steam games? Oh, it depends. Let's just say for the sake of like a general kind of thing, a good majority of the games in these indie showcases are totally going to be Steam. They're totally going to be kind of early access or starting off on PC to find their footing before they release on console. But that is not every game. That is not guaranteed. A good amount of these games could still be on Steam, as well as Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, whatever. It just depends. But yeah, as a general rule of thumb, these indie shows are always going to kind of offer more Steam stuff. What was the name of that last game? I read it and then it disappeared from my brain. Yeah, skills and something, yeah. This game's called Void's Rage. Yeah. Dude, I like that. I like the Mega Man style music coming out of that. Okay, Paper Mario? It's far from it. Far from it. Castlebound. Dude, I love the old school video game music. I love the old school video game music. A different run each time, so they're going for a roguelike. Castle who? You know what this kind of makes me think of? This is like that new genre. This is like a horde. This is like one of those horde games, but it's 2D and side-scrolling. Yeah, you have until Monday to get it, Leia, so you're good. I gave you all double the time this time around. So all the way till Monday at 9 a.m. So this stream, we have a 12-hour tomorrow, and then Saturday, Sunday, whatever I do on those days. No, not that kind. No, Fuzzy. I mean, sure. Yeah, never mind. What is this frog detective game? Hey, Tater Tot Soup. So I finally started officially playing Fate. And I'm having way too much fun with it. Yeah, those badges are forever, but only for my channel. Yeah, tomorrow we'll be here for about 12 hours. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. Well, most likely not less. It's either 12 or more. Because I don't know how long Day of the Devs is going to be. And Day of the Devs is at 7 p.m. So, yeah, so tomorrow's a long boy. Oh, yeah, no worries about delay. You know, I throw out words to chatters. I don't expect you to reply. Like, that's okay. Yeah, this game Fate. So it's like a Diablo 2 style game called Fate. And they're real old PC games. But they recently got remade. And they have like better graphics and they're like modern and they're all on Steam. But I'm playing the old like 90s version. It was gifted to me. And it's honestly super cool. It's an asymmetric Diablo 2 game. It's 100% Diablo 2, but cuter and just its own vibe. And it's super cool, man. It's a super cool game. It's actually really interesting. It reminds me of a blend of Torchlight meets Diablo 2. It's like that same energy. All right, this looks like Wario's Woods. The gameplay looks like Wario's Woods here. Watch, because you play a character inside of the Tetris screen. That's what Wario's Woods was so cool. It's like you were a character moving around inside of the Tetris screen. And you had to like play Tetris, but you were like in there moving blocks around. This is freaking Wario Woods, dude. This is cool. This is straight up Wario's Woods. I fell in love with that game. I played a lot of it. Gunny Ascend. This is cool. This looks... My first thought was like Enter the Gungeon, but I don't know. Yo, what's up, UKNet? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well, gamer lady. UKNet, welcome to the show. Yeah, we'll be here watching the Wholesome Games. Apparently, Fields of Mystery have put out a post that they're gonna be at Wholesome Games this year. It's official, I think. So we're getting more Fields of Mystery news this Saturday. I'm pretty sure that's an official post they made. Which is pretty awesome. Yeah, Jazzy, pretty cool. Excited to see if they're gonna finally give us a 1.0. Mind Gin Renegades. They had to put the word mine in there, didn't they? They had to put the word mine in there. Did we get news about Tuesday from Nintendo? Not yet. We won't know until Monday, Steph. If Nintendo does a direct on Tuesday, we probably won't know till Monday. Probably. Announcing a Switch port. Right. I mean, boy, could Fields of Mystery use a Switch port. That would be really good for them. But if not, I respect it. Maybe they just don't have the budget. But boy, would that be nice. It is an official post. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. What's up, Queen of Links and Jess MP? Plumb the Depths? What? Is this a plumber simulator? Oh, this is multiplayer survival type stuff. Peer Pressure is the name of it. Wishlist on Steam. Peer Pressure.
Latin America's
games I suck at.
About the numbers. It's about the people building the games. The titles you're about to see are being developed by incredibly talented small teams and solo developers.
All right, here we go. Small teams and solo developers incoming. The artist of Fields of Mystery, it said.
Gotta find her. I gotta try to stand up.
Wait, what?
Oh, thanks for the help. But I still can't believe we're in this mess because of you.
We both knew getting near the tower was forbidden.
Dude, wait a second. What a call out. The artist of Fields of Mystery is great. What is this little game, dude? I might have to support this just because.
So, if we want to get our original bodies back,
we gotta cooperate and help each other.
Is this a co-op
right?
game?
Yep.
Or can you play it single player?
Close, Aslan.
It looks like it looks like you can play it single player. That's what it looks like. Ornament Tower, it's called. Ornament Tower. It looks like you can play this by yourself, which would be so nice.
I can't remember what we were like. That's weird.
Me neither, but we have to keep moving forward. Together.
Ornament Tower.
Dude, the game looks, the graphics and the vibe is on point. Dude, the vibe of that game was 100% on point, dude. I don't know if the game's gonna be good, but the vibe was there. Whoa. Yeah, we were talking about that, Lucinda. Yeah, welcome to the show today. Good to see you. Star Fox is doing a side job. Get out of here. Dave. Yeah, it's just Star Fox and his girl doing a side job. The game. This looks cool. This game's called Ship Miner. I'm down for a weird, goofy, pixel-looking mining game. What is this? Usually these types of simple games have a bunch of depth to make up for it. Ship Miner. Early access, November. What's up, Michaela? My day's going well. How are you? Welcome in here, Sister Honey. Lights come on again. Welcome in. Coco winning, Llama Mama. Fields of Mystery drama? No. I think that Fields of Mystery is far enough along that the artist was probably able to just go work on other projects. What up, Renegade? Hey, Integrity's here as well. Okay, Ornament Towers confirmed 1 or 2 people. Sick. Because I'd probably want to play it alone. We got a balloon in the Twitch chat this evening. Balloon gang. Yeah, we're pretty excited for Saturday. We got Mystery of News confirmed. So that's one thing we can already look forward to from the Wholesome Direct. Block. This looks cute. I don't know if it's just like a fidgety game. This looks like Chinese checkers, but like with bombs. Balloon gang. Abby May. Giving that +2. Dealing with some stomach acid. Oh, sorry to hear it, dude. Feel better soon, homie. Hopefully you got some Tums, maybe. Feel better soon. Boom, boom, boom. What is this? I like the vibe of this. Sorry, I went quiet. I was just reading something. What happened? Where are we? Are we dead? Yo, mods, I imagine the special events category might just be littered with bots because it's such a followed and such a big category. So just a friendly reminder out there, don't ever click on any links in your DMs, chat. And you can also block or turn your DMs off if you want. That is an option, just a heads up. Welcome in here, Christine, by the way. I also just got one of those DMs as well. Hey, dude. Hey, wait up. Wait a second. Hey, you seem cool. Like, what do you... Get out of here. So did I. Yeah. Hey, I remember you. Yeah. This category is probably just littered with bots, y'all. Yeah, just ignore that trash. Remember, now this AI stuff, you can send out like droves of bots to do your bidding. It's probably gonna just keep getting worse. So yeah, this art is dude. This makes me think of Dordogne. You guys remember that game Dordogne? It was like watercolors. Anybody remember that game about the French girl who was like a photographer? We had a sponsorship for it. It was really cool.
Shape your own hell, tile by tile. in this roguelike penance.
Back to Hell Games. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Bend the rules. Deepen thy bonds with demons and define sin.
Ugh. Creepy.
Freely in sandbox mode.
Okay. I never thought I would want a sandbox in a Hell game. Nope.
Indulgence. Canvas infernum. Your penance has only just begun.
Nice, UK Net. Sounds fun. What was the name of that watercolor looking game? Frick, I missed it. Creepy sandboxes? No thanks. It would appear we have a new scam attempt. Charming Hill. Thank you, chat. I'm trying to write down as much as I can in the Discord. I'm missing stuff, but whatever. I'll just do my best. You know the drill. I don't mind these types of games that are like simple and to the point and just are very much themselves. A better way to word that is a game that knows its lane and isn't afraid to just be what it wants to be and not try to appeal to everybody. I think that's super important. Like, it's okay for a game to be just one lane, one goal, one vision, one journey. It doesn't have to be 1,000 things. It doesn't have to appeal to the masses. Just one thing, you know? Yeah, that is true, Duel Master, to be fair. Cousin K? Cousin K? Or Cousin Key, rather. It would be Key. This is cool. This is asymmetric hack and slash kind of action game. The discourse around GOW Lafay is already trashy, yeah, of course. I mean,
What's most exciting is not just where the region is today, but where it's heading next. A new generation of developers is emerging across Latin America with bold ideas, fresh voices, and ambitious new projects like this.
I mean, like, to be fair, the cube thing from the God of War trailer was really stupid. That's the only criticism I agree with from the rest of the discourse. I do think we're judging it a little too soon, but the cube did look kind of dumb.
Face multiple endings and solve dozens of unique puzzles. But in this game, sound and music are your core gameplay mechanics.
Oh, this is creepy.
For example, using your drone sphere, you can hear the ocean's depth.
This is mega weird. This is like, what the heck? This is crazy. You're excited for the cube? That's cool. That makes me happy.
I'm Marcel, solo developer, and this is Soundgrass.
I like how the cube jiggled. Dude, this would be the kind of game you play with headphones and you just wig out. Yeah, it is giving me some Outer Wilds vibes. Yeah, Lights, I knew what you were referencing. Yeah, you're referencing all the nonsense discourse. Of course you are. You're referencing all the nonsense discourse where everyone's freaking out. Kratos is gone! Wah, wah. People just... They complain when games are the same, and then they complain when games are different, and then they complain when games are cool, and then they complain when games aren't cool. They just complain. Yeah. So, there's definitely a bunch of babies out there for sure. I just saw a video of Jack Quid, who's voicing the cube, in a PVC cube while doing motion capture for the game. Shut up, that's awesome. Yeah, the voice actor seems like he's voice acting his heart out, so that's like a real positive side of the conversation. Which sucks for him because his character's getting down talked because people, you know, even I called it weird. Quantum Quartz, that game looked cute. That game looked cute. You know, I called it weird, but it is unfortunate to be the voice actor of something so strange, right? So. Hey, what up, Sophus? Hey. Good to see you. Cozy's in the house. Get some waves in the chat. What's up, y'all? Welcome in. I like that Quartz game. That Quartz game looked pretty cool. Let's give some evening subs over on the YouTube chat here. Also, PM Squad, I got a little surprise for y'all. I got some Steam games to give away for just this PM Squad here tonight. And some of them aren't too bad. We'll give them away in between showcases because we should have some downtime. Yeah, a couple like solid games too. What is this? Definitely some Dark Souls energy, like with the magic HP and SP up top. I like the giant mech arms. Crawlers, Heaven Crawler. Yeah, yeah, I can open up the raffle now, but we'll actually do it all once this is actually over. But yeah, let me go ahead and activate it now if you want to join now. Okay, go ahead. It's open. And I'll pick some winners here after this event. Bonsai Village. This looks like a Metroidvania. Oh yeah. Tori Beyond the Gates. Oh yeah. Did we ban the bot whisperer? Yeah, they're not actually in our chat, so they're probably just trolling the category. The mods have been looking for them in the chat, and they haven't been in here. I think they're just trolling the category. I blocked one for me personally. Yeah, you guys are welcome to just ban them all if you want. That might actually help. Because you can't watch my stream if you're banned. The raffle's for a free Steam game. Yeah, they're all coming from different usernames, correct? With complete manual control. Dude, that's crazy. All right. See, that's the thing, man. Indie games are so, like, ambitious. They're always looking to, like, change the meta and do things that none of these AAAs are willing to do. The game's called Headcutter. This is a 2026 Doom. We're literally looking at a 2026 Doom. This is the future of Doom, except it's just not Doom. It's like a new game. It's a new IP. This is exactly what I was talking about, dude. This is exactly what I was talking about. Like the new IPs coming out. The future of gaming, Headcutter. Like that looks sick. That looks straight up like Doom, dude. I may befriend the Whisper bot. Get out of here. Yo, what up, Neon Gravestones? What up, Mike Fat Baby? Enjoy your lurk, y'all. Good to see a demon in the tea house. Oh, thank you, Alpha, for the gifted. Enjoy your Blathers badge. Hopi Lou. Play faster. Okay, the music certainly fit that vibe. Oh, uh-oh. All right, cutting down trees, check. Taking pictures of bunnies, check. Picking mushrooms, check. Beautiful landscapes, seasons. Wait, what is this? Where's it? I didn't know where this was going. I thought it was going to be like, I don't know. I didn't think this was going to be what this is end up being. Taking pictures of things in nature is pretty cool. Under Canopies, it's called. I was summoned. Enjoy your gifted sub, dude. Thank you, Alpha. Thank you, Meg Petrowski, for the gifted to Christine, by the way. Thank you, Meg. Enjoy your blathers. Under a can of peas. Photograph a bear in the woods. Mission complete. Get out of here. Mike Fett's the hubs. Appreciate you, Mike Fett. Thank you, Nerdy Nurse, as well. Thank you. I knew that. Color bound. Wow. We're getting bound this evening, apparently. This is our second bound game. Okay, this is cool already. Wait a second. Okay, this is kind of sick. Wait a second, this is cool. So random and Stardew, are strawberries one of the best spring crops? They are. They are, but if it's year one, you might not even want to buy them because you're not going to get as much out of them, Sophus. So if you're in year one, maybe just skip out on them and just buy potatoes and then focus on that stuff. But just buy a couple, like just buy enough that you can seed make them in the greenhouse later. That's what I do. Year one, spring. Buy enough for seed maker.
Earlier this year, we hosted the second edition of the Lax Game Jam, bringing together hundreds of developers from across Latin America to create games inspired by the theme Jack of all trades, master of none. What followed was an incredible variety of interpretations, from deeply personal narratives and experimental mechanics to competitive multiplayer experiences and beautifully unique visual styles. And while many of these games are still on the horizon, let's look at some games you can play right now.
Launched games. Okay, so these are just games that are already out.
To a haunting underwater world in A Tale of Silent Depths, a tactical RPG where you command a submarine.
Tale of Silent Depths. Okay.
And survive the mysteries hidden beneath the ocean floor.
I think it's year two, but I'm slow. Yeah.
Players into explosive arcade matches packed with insane abilities, fast plays, and pure chaos. No breaks, no mercy, just goals.
Mario Strikers wishes it could.
Today.
Wishes it could.
Start your engines and leave chaos behind in Road Out, a post-apocalyptic action RPG where high-speed racing collides with deadly dungeon exploration. Take on dangerous contracts, sabotage rival gangs, and fight your way through the dead zone as Mercenary Claire. Step into a decaying nightmare in Comatose, a retro-inspired survival horror FPS where you explore twisted environments, solve disturbing puzzles, and survive the horrors lurking inside your own mind. launching today in early access.
Whoa, launching today.
Latin America's standout action platformer is finally making the leap to mobile this summer.
Oh wow, Blue
Exploring
Fire's good.
Fallen Kingdom, master fluid movement, and conquer brutal platforming challenges wherever you go.
Are we hype training? Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you,
Smash,
Lights.
dash, and blast
Thank
your
you, Tater
way
Tot.
through
What the heck?
deadly machines in Core Breaker, a fast-paced action platformer with roguelike chaos at its core. Unlock powerful upgrades, discover new weapons, and uncover your purpose.
We'll do
in a
bingo
world
tomorrow for
ruled
Summer
by
Games
robots.
Fest.
Available now in early access.
Core Breaker, I've seen that. We'll do bingo tomorrow for
Latin
Summer
American
Games
games
Fest.
are reaching players all around the world thanks to the support of global publishers, but also through experienced local teams with bigger ambitions than ever before. So let's begin this segment with the world premiere of one of Argentina's most ambitious games to date.
It is 5 p.m. Desabound, so I'll be streaming all day tomorrow. I'll be here all day. I'll be doing like 12 hours probably. Okay. Where's the green screen? Oh yeah, I switched because they were doing a montage.
Anyone here?
Yeah, they were doing a montage. I wanted to make sure we could see the names. Thank you, Biddies. Thank you, 250 Biddies. Thank you, Alpha. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate the support coming in. We'll turn the alerts back on soon. And you'll be able to hear them all, and it'll be fun. Reshape Destiny.
You changed something. Would you just do
What is this
something
Fallout
consequence?
Subnautica looking ass game? What is this? Tempest Vitae or what? Metroid Prime levels of puzzling.
The technology and you are very compatible.
Dude, what's up, Duvor Dwarf? How you
An
been?
Exceptional time traveler.
They ended that trailer crazy. You guys having a little bit of Twitch lag? No lag on my end. Twitch must be having a heart attack. Sorry, y'all. Everything seems good here, though. Bum-bum-bum-bum. Yeah, I agree, Duel Master. Bum-bum-bum-bum. Bum-bum. Bum-bum-bum-bum. Bravo, Gaspar. Bravo, Gaspar. Our hype train was too powerful, that's all. Twitch can't handle our power here. Wasn't the Game of Life spinner? Wait. Yo, thank you, Ryan Perpetrator. You hooligan.
Deep Dish Dungeon is a multiplayer game that you can play solo or with up to 2 other players. You'll be killing monsters, bosses, solving puzzles, looting, treasure hunting, adventure yourselves through the dark places. But I invite you to get deeper into connecting to the dungeon, because it's full of symbols and hidden mysteries. I'm looking forward to see you all making the most powerful meal of all, the Deep Dish Pizza, later this year and fall 2026.
Deep Dish Dungeon. What is this? I like this character. I like this character. Salutes to the hype train. Thank you, hype train. Thank you so much, y'all. Dude, the music. This is perfect. This is cool. Farmageddon, it's called. Dude, I gotta play it. It's a new farm sim, dude. It's called Farmageddon. Wait, the hype train got saved? Wait, did it? Yeah, Lazy Stoneheart, and you can get them till Monday. So we doubled the time. Yeah, we did play Subnautica. I have a playthrough on YouTube. Dude, new farming sim. Sick. Farmageddon. Sick. Sick. Farmageddon. Hell. Abby May. Oh. Yo, what is this? Look at this Zelda looking game. What? Dude, this actually looks great. Like, just the gameplay is what I'm actually talking about. What is this? Thank you, Ryan Pert, for the gift over to Twinell. Thank you, dude. This is actually sick. Magical plush? Is that what it says? Welcome to Four Leaf Fields. Oh, magic and farming. The magical farming. Care for your bug friends. Oh, hell. Bug farming. Befriend, date, and gossip with charming neighbors. As long as there's not a ton of bulge, I'm into it. Four-leaf friends. Explore a giant world, solo or with friends. Sick? Still can't get over Mark's bulge? No, it haunts me. And it made me feel inadequate. And I hate that I felt that way while playing a cozy game. That wasn't a cozy experience for me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hi, this is Mark.
So there.
Director on Hell Clock. Our first expansion, Cursed War, is right around the corner. And with it, we're releasing 6 new skills for you to make broken builds with. Holy Fire is a classic fireball, which burns everything to a crisp. Jaguar Spear.
Hell Clock. The worst part is that after the talk, I almost read this as Hell.
Sends sparks of electricity.
And then I saw the
all
L.
over the place. Lad Sermon shoots bouncing lightning shots, but needs to be reloaded. Cilada is a trap skill, holding enemies in place and debuffing them. And with Karkara Dive, you can leap slam into enemies with the strength of the Karkara. We're also adding over 80 new unique items.
So it's like a Diablo.
Which can drastically change how all of these.
This is like a horde shooter, Diablo-esque kind of Hades horde shooter, Diablo kind of blended in. Cool.
What you're about to see is probably the greatest indie game to come out in all of 2026.
Okay.
Oh, hi. Yeah, nice attack.
No way. You lost me. No way, you lost me with that accusation. No, not in my chat. Not in my chat. Thank you, Anonymous, for the gifted sub. We're playing our alerts over this. That's how much I hate that accusation. Get your trailer out of here. Get these alerts in here. Let's go. Random 18 with the gifted. Get your Blathers badges. Anonymous with the gifted. Lucinda with the 100 biddies. Ryan Perpetrator with the gifted to Twy Neil. Thank you, Epic Mimic You, for 100 as well. Thank you, Anonymous, for a gifted. Spicy Sin Bun for 100. Thank you for the gifted Chic Chic. Thank you, Alpha Vega, for 100 biddies. Thank you, Cozy, for 250 as well. Oh, okay, wait, we're back. We're in a new game. Wait, no, never mind. It's the same game. All right, we're back. Yo, thank you. Thank you, Lights. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you, Steph L. I appreciate you as well. All right. Nice catch-up session.
Before we continue, we want to thank our partners for supporting our mission. Our presenting
sponsor break. Back to the alerts. Thank you, Alpha. Thank you, Chic. Appreciate all the support coming in, everybody. Thank you so much. Salutes to the hype train. Beautiful.
Chaos. Deep Dish Dungeon, a handcrafted survival adventure mixing exploration, crafting, and co-op dungeon crawling. Colorbound, a beautiful color-based puzzle adventure inspired by Aymara culture. Play Faster, a precision platformer built for speedrunners. And Soul Quest, a recently launched action-packed adventure inspired by Celtic mythology. And Go Pack Goblins.
What up, Brio
inspired
Vits?
a new segment we call Dev Exchange Program, where we spotlight games from other underrepresented regions around the world.
What up, Prof
Today,
Unknown?
With special guest dev team from Indonesia.
All right, here we go.
And this is our first action roguelike game, Grim Trials.
Grim Trial is a heavy metal action roguelite where you act as the Grim Reaper trainee. In this game, you use both melee and ranged weapons, craft various gears, and customize skill tree to
Oh,
make your
Hades
own
coded for
As a
sure.
unique point, we use banger music in Grim Trials, a heavy metal music. We collaborate
Yep,
with
here it
Sigmund,
is.
Indonesian metal band, so you can slay 7 simple bosses like a badass.
Why not go with like hip hop instead? Like heavy metal was already done. Like, why couldn't they just go with like country? Like, I want a Hades game, but when you get into the battle, it's like a banjo. Like, like, why's it gotta be metal again?
Called himself the
I'm just saying, dude, metal's been done. You're literally putting yourself out there as a Hades clone.
I was chosen to be
Even if the game is great.
It felt like he knew I wouldn't refuse.
Like, try something new. Do hip hop. Do banjo. Do the blues. Like, you could have did any genre of music. Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to criticize. I'm being a jerk. I'm just saying, like, you did not have to do metal again. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm sure Hades fans are gonna love it though, right? And that's the point. So.
Latin American games rarely stay inside a single genre. Our developers are constantly blending mechanics, styles, and ideas into something unique.
My dog Banjo came to see what was up.
Fabio, and I'm really excited to be here on behalf of Confinauts, an indie studio from Brazil, to introduce you to our next game. Let me set the scene. You are stranded and outnumbered in a post-apocalyptic world ruled by AI. Your only chance of survival is to find and recruit locals to build a guerrilla resistance
peace out, Tater Tot.
and lead an uprising against the machines. The catch is that the machines are among you, and it's up to you to figure out who you can trust. This is Ghostless.
Okay. Nice. Not a bad pitch. Yeah, his little tiny mic. Oh, thank you, Anonymous, for the gift of the Caleb. I'm not gonna lie, this looks like Fallout. This is sick.
The ultimate human vanity is your exclusive claim to the soul.
Department has confirmed AI has turned against humanity.
Oh no. Dude, we're gonna start seeing a slew of AI versus humanity games. I was thinking about this last night before bed. I'm like, the next 5 years, we're about to just start seeing tons of like AIs killing humans. It's totally about to be a thing, dude. Yo, salutes to the hype train, everybody. Thank you so much for the support, y'all. Enjoy the badges. Yeah, here it comes, man. Holy heck. Thank you so much, everybody. I'll get my alerts going again soon, but thank you, Mike Travis. Thank you, Treasure08. Thank you, Zella Zephira. Again, Random18, and thank you, Anonymous, whoever you are. Dude, I'm here for these retro games coming back. This kind of stuff is so cool. Final Flavor. The only problem with these types of games for me is that it makes me want to go play the ones that I missed. So before I play this, I'd want to go back and play like Dragonfell. Because I actually didn't grow up in this era of gaming. Not really. Anybody else? Like my first PC games, you know, Diablo 2, Neverwinter Nights, RuneScape, Tibia, like I didn't really game when it was like that old school text-based stuff. Like that was like a little bit before my era. So it's like when I see these types of games, I want to play them, but then I think, Why would I not go back and play like some of the stuff I missed? Because I missed a lot of really cool games that are that same style, you know? Like the again, the Elder Scrolls games. Elder Scrolls 1 and 2 are 2 games that are on my list. Your first PC game was the original Rogue? That's super cool, Planet Kitties. That's actually such a cool claim to fame. I'm jealous. Like, that's so rad, actually. Your first PC game was Duke Nukem? I used to watch my dad play that game. Yeah, I think my first official PC game was like we're not talking like Space Cadet here. I don't think that counts, right? Because that was like built into Windows 95. So I think like the first game I sat down and played that was a PC native game, not an emulator, because I did emulators first, actually. I believe it was probably like Tibia. It was like online stuff. It was Neopets. Well, that's actually not true. The first stuff was like Putt Putt Goes to the Moon and everything. Never mind. Yeah. My first PC games were Oregon Trail, Putt Putt Goes Putt Putt, Math Blaster, Pajama Sam. That was all my first PC gaming. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, it was all that stuff. And then it was like Neopets, RuneScape, Tibia. And then it was like Diablo 2, Neverwinter Nights, so on and so forth. But yeah, my very first PC gaming was like Busy Town. Richard Scarry's Busy Town and like stuff like that. Carmen Sandiego, stuff like that. Sonic Racing and Wolfenstein for me. Yeah, dude, Road Rash, stop it, Faithful. Yeah, my first games were all of they're called the Humongous games, right? All the Humongous studios. Dude, Crown Warden looked pretty cool. I'm gonna write that one down. This looks like a forager type game. Maybe some farming in here though. This, at first glance, this reminded me of forager, but this is not that. This is a shop. This is a shop sim. I like shop sims, so maybe you have to go out and farm up your materials from monsters. Dungeons and desserts. Dungeons and desserts. D&D, baby. D&D's back. D&D night's back, baby. Dude, thank you again, Mike Travis. Thank you again, Anonymous. Here, I'm gonna get these alerts out of the way here. Thank you, everyone, for the support, man. Getting in there before concern date. Oh, wow. I didn't even think of that. Yeah, Haunted Chocolatier vibes. Definitely not OG Leisure Suit Larry. Dude, stop. Those games felt so scandalous.
I'm going on vacation. That's final.
But sir, who will rule if you leave?
Oh.
Oh, it's a management game. Management sim. All right. I like the vibe so far. Stamperio, A Jester's Decree. What's up, Abyss? Maniac Mansion was fun. Cuisinier. Stamperio, like an emperor. Stamperer. The Jester's Decree. Yeah, the art is awesome, I agreed. The cycle continues. Oh, I saw cards. Instantly. Give us some cards, baby.
So Litany is a roguelike deck builder about making impossible combos, absurd synergies, and those big numbers that makes you feel like you broken the game. In this dungeon, the gods are dead, and we only worship what we cannot burn. Many folks are trapped in this eternal cycle, trying to fight to reach a mysterious doors that no one knows what lies behind. And different from other dark fantasy games, Litany doesn't take itself too seriously. He added some fun and bizarre elements to this hopeless environment. Mechanically, Litany is all about chasing dopamine. You open boosters, you stack modifiers, and you multiply effects until you reach those absurd combos that
destroy our ears, buddy.
It's a mix of what we love in roguelike deck builders with this hypnotic flow that is hard to put down. The demo for Litany released today on Steam, so please go play the game and share your feedback so we can craft the best game possible.
Okay. I mean, it does look cool.
When we met Litany, it was an instant fit for two edges. Dark fantasy, roguelike deck builder, felt already home. And once we played, we were completely addicted to the game. And we saw much potential alongside Sigils of Nightfall, as both games belong to the same genre, but with different approaches. And when we participate in some events, we really realize we were right. Sigils of Nightfall is a dungeon crawler roguelike deck builder with elements of the award-winning RPG Morkborg. And now, we're releasing a new demo with improved map design and many community requests, as bestiary, quest events.
Oh, that's the demo available noise that's popping up on the
Will
stream.
be available for you to play with your
It's like that chime noise. Yikes.
So play Litany and Sigils of Nightfall and follow Two Edges to see what's coming next.
What's up, Pixie Skies? Hey. Been out with surgery, but I'm back and I'm better. Hey, I hope you continue to feel better. What up, Pyrotech? Good to see you back in here.
Since the beginning of LAGS, horror has been one of the defining genres of our showcases. And Latin American developers continue to create some of the most unique horror experiences in games today.
Oh, time for the horror block. Here we go. Oh, liminal spaces. Some psychological horror. In hell. What up, Gaming with Rach? Brittany, good to see y'all here. And welcome back, Pyrotechnic. I'm glad everything went well, it sounds like. And make sure you take it a day at a time, all right? Make sure you take it a day at a time, all right? This game's called Esomenic. Very creepy. I'll show you psychological horror. Look into my mind. What up, Bug Boy? Y'all see anything exciting yet? Yeah, this event has had actually a good amount of games that have stood out to me. I've been writing some stuff down over here in the Discord.
How long has it been since your last confession?
Since I was 9.
That's a long time. What are your sins?
I knew they were trying to jump scare us. I knew they were trying to get us.
How did you even think to do that?
I saw it on TV. Then...
Hey, unexpected lady.
And I wanted to know what it felt like.
Oh, I do like some of the art effects that they're doing. Some of the artifacts that they're doing to play with the horror is actually really cool.
Does anyone?
I'm all about like that old school Resident Evil 1 gritty tank control kind of horror, right? Like that's scary stuff, man. Silent Hill, like oh man, that's the stuff that really gets under your skin for me. Change the channel, I'm scared. I know. What up, Yum Springer? Oh no, it's the blessing statue. I need my stamina upgrade. Why is it crying? Oh no. What in the Shinigami is this? What in the Death Note Death God is going on here? What's up, Luminis? Wow, you rarely see cast and composer in a trailer. That's cool. Moonlight Pale. This is cool. They're going for like old school Resident Evil, dude. Look at puzzles. Like, look at the inventory. This is like their own little take on that style of horror we were just talking about, actually. It's kind of cool, man. I'm not even into horror games, and I like this. You played Doki Doki Literature Club? Yeah, that was a mistake for sure. I know all about that game's little twist. Hey, Shelly, welcome to the YouTube chat today. Yeah, big mistake. Yes, new badges, Unexpected Lady, and you can get them until Monday. So the Celeste badge is for watch time. You have all the way until Monday morning. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be here for 12 hours, and then Saturday, Sunday, probably another collection, a total of 12 plus. So good amount of time for y'all to get your Celeste. And then the Blathers is the support one, but no need to stress about that. And when you think you understand it, the terror becomes silent. It's crazy to think that these are indie games. At one point, if you were an indie game, you were like a cute little dinky pixel like Unity game. Guaranteed. You know what I mean by that? Does anybody kind of see what I'm saying? Like, at one point when you hear the word indie, you were like, instantly you were thinking cute little like doodad game, you know, like Meatball Man or whatever. And then now we're starting to get like real crazy indie stuff. Like indie has grown. It really is the future of gaming, dude. Indie is where it's gonna be. They're willing to take risk. They get crowdsourced. That's why indie's so special, because they're willing to take risk. They get crowdsourced by communities that want to support them. It's just a beautiful thing, man. The indie market is so special. I'm keeping the volume kind of quiet because they've been jump scaring, so sorry. If you're really, really into horror stuff, I can link the show after. But I'm just going to keep it a little on the quieter side so we can yap a little and just watch. It's a little scary. I won't lie. These creepy, scary games are exciting. Is this the kind of stuff you're into, Unexpected Lady? That's quite unexpected from my point of view. There's nothing scarier than a dad joke. Yeah, who's the real horror streamer now?
Thanks for using Desktop Explorer. See you later.
Always forget the second check-in. Desktop Explorer, cute. I thought it was really funny. All right, Ryan Perp, listen. Don't lie to me. I'm just kidding.
There is something dark in here. There are things here that shouldn't exist.
More psychological stuff. The psychological stuff's the scariest when it's just messing with your head. I love them, but I can't play them. I'm too chicken. I watch streamers and friends play them. The LAGS showcase is always scary. Help. Is it really, Hi Jules? I couldn't remember what these showcases were like. We've watched this one for the past 2 or 3 years, and I couldn't remember what it was like. So yeah, it makes sense. Good to see you, Hi Jules. Welcome in. Yeah, Hideo has a horror game coming out. I think it's the one with Jordan Peele. I think Jordan Peele and Hideo are working together for a horror game, right?
As our platform continues to grow, we've been looking for better ways to support and stay connected with our developers, creators, and community year-round. So today, we're excited to announce the Lags Club, a new Patreon initiative where we'll offer perks, access to opportunities, and community programs for players, creators, and developers alike. We'll soon be sharing more information about this in the future, so stay tuned. But for now, more games.
Yeah,
From
Lights, that's what I
folklore
thought.
and mythology to personal memories and real-world inspiration, this next segment reflects the many voices and cultures that make our games special.
Does that mean Latino gamers really like horror games? Yeah, I think so. And you know, Duel Master D mentioned that there's a big part of some Latino culture that does have a lot of like you could say horror adjacent themes and like Day of the Dead and stuff like that. So maybe that's a part of it as well, right? Maybe it's like kind of a welcoming part of the culture. I wouldn't be the one to speak on it. I'm just throwing that out there as like an idea that was tossed to me earlier, which kind of makes sense from my perspective. right? What's up, Blood Raven? There's been a handful of good stuff, yeah. Four Leaf Friends stood out as far as a community game. There was a really cool farming game, Farmageddon. Let me write that one down. Farmageddon. A game where you're a cat. I'm sold. We like a good cat game around here. We have so many old horror stories here, so yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, see, that makes sense. Anybody remember the game where you're taking pictures of bears in waterfalls? Does anybody remember the name of that game? I remember the game. Was it Charming Hill? No. Charming Hill was the one that looked like a painting. We saw this game yesterday. I don't remember that one, unfortunately. Look up Lola Rona. Latin America has their horror stories. Under the Canopy, that might have been it. I don't have that one wrote down. I'll write it down right now. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, we saw this game yesterday, remember? In the Black Voices. This is sick. This game actually looked cool. Remember, this one had like... They said that they put a ton of effort and research into the different cultures they were representing and making sure they represented them properly, which is cool. That's always cool. Yeah, that game actually looks pretty awesome from like a strategy point of view. It was called Under Canopies. Thank you, chat. Thank you. You guys are the best. Guys, gals, non-binary pals. Oh yeah, because Dazza's canopy joke. Nobody tell Dazzabound that sometimes his trolling is actually beneficial. Or we'll lose him to the troll. He'll become his final form. Nobody tell him. What? Oh, hey, Dazza. Nobody's talking smack. Their story. That was cute. Hey. Why does this look like Steven Universe? That was my first thought as soon as I saw this. Oh, we saw this game as well. We saw this game. The monkey game. That was highly indecent of you, sir. Touché. Form a band of outlaws. Toda Brava. Toda Brava. I love the music. Love me some Steven Universe. Brandifers, welcome back. Did you get your game earlier, Brand? You did. You replied to me. Cool. Hope you enjoy Story of Seasons, a beautiful game. Thank you again, Banana Milk, if you're out there. Plant Towers. Dunk enemies. Second time showing this. Yeah, there's been just a couple repeats, which is okay. It's because not all of these shows are affiliated necessarily. You know, like they're under the same umbrella, but it's not like it's the same person managing all of them. So there's going to be a little bit of overlap. Tico. That game looked cute. It wasn't a platformer, but it had some platformer vibes.
The game contains no glorification or use of drugs. It is a homage to Brazilian bootleg games and mods of the 2000s and Brazilian pop culture.
And now hold on to your bundas. You are going to Brazil, cacete.
You
Oh,
threw
frick.
a party in heaven after saving the favela from hell.
Brazilian drug dealer before war. Demons from the port to LA opera during the favela. Now I have to sit for months.
Oh, now.
Welcome back to Rio. Take a trip to Salvador also. Bunch of crazy new guns going from Shimao flamethrower to Feijoada bean eater and new enemies. Double jump and dash.
I heard Hitler in there somewhere.
The craziest boomer shooter of 2026 with 18 campaign levels traveling to Brazil to save the mamadas from Ronaldo. Play go off with 255 players.
What?
With one shot to park.
What?
Level demo available now. You can lose that. For release September 16, 2026 on Steam.
Oh, now.
Dude, my brain, that was insane. That was insane. That dude's energy was amazing. Was that Mr. Torg? What is happening here? Carvana 2000. That clown is hella creepy. Yeah, so's the mouse. So's the fake Sonic. So's the green Sonic.
Latin America's gaming industry continues to grow at an incredible pace, and the road ahead has never looked brighter. Let's take a look at some of the games arriving later this year and beyond.
Are we still watching Summer Games Fest? We are. We have not drifted into... I did not spike all of your drinks with acid. Nope, we're still here. Check your pulse. It's still going. Yeah, we're okay. What up, Sarah Nacho? What up, Britty Boo? Oh, yeah, happy summer. Happy to be back now that school's out. Back to one job. Yo, good to have you back in here, Britty Boo. Thanks for tuning back in. Happy summer, man. Please bless us by playing Brazilian Drug Dealer 4 demo. Was that the name of the game? Brazilian Drug Dealer 4? I didn't even catch the name of the game because of it was so insane. This game's called Crosswinds. This is cute music. Brazilian Drug Dealer 4. Crosswinds. We went from drugs to this fun little cozy game. You noticed that was quite the leap for sure. They knew we all needed a brain break is why. That was actually a smart decision on their part. They knew we all needed a breather. All right, this is cool. This is like a detective game. Take a look at this. Where's all the detective heads out there? Some of y'all love these types of games. It's about failing. What? Again. It's called The Outer Frame. And again. And again. To get it right once. Look at this Nior looking game, dude. I like this. Yeah. 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 HDES hyper vibes. I think at one point I saw Beepo from Adventure Time in here. No, never mind. It was a vending machine. Never mind. It was a vending machine. Oh. BMO, excuse me. BMO, excuse me. That was sacrilege. My bad. What did I say? Beepo? I didn't know the name. I just made something up. What did I say? Beepo? Like I just straight dogged him. My bad. Loot list. Dun, 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 dun. Send them to Brazil. Dun, 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 dun. Loot list. We saw this before as well. That's quite a smile to wake up to. You feeling okay, Pumpkin? Seek the cave. What is this game? Remind me I have bad dental hygiene, the game? Get these big white teethers out of here. Give me some stained ones. Some root canal looking ass teeth. Why do I like how weird this is? I don't know. It looks interesting, right? What? Groundhog Day? Murky. I mean, he's a cute little character, walking pumpkin with human teeth. You know, nothing weird about that. But what's up, Calico? Good emote choice. I see you. LPK. I'm glad someone enjoys my humor around here. Somebody's out here listening. Showcases like this remind me that there are so many games out there. I know, right, Runic? It's almost overwhelming. That's why we're trying to take notes. That's why we're trying to take notes, because like it's hard to keep up. Man, that's a cute Starling emote. Frick. Somehow Starling has managed to combine her love for Metal Gear and Kirby into one emote. That's the legendary that I strive for right there. Deep Landers. Bring back life back to the urban. Okay. Pokemon Snap Bird Watching Edition. Bird game, I'm set. Do 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 boo boom do. Do do. The bird song tree. I'll write this one down. Looking for something super? How about super tacky? No, dude, I can just look in the mirror for that. Cool guys don't look at explosions. All right, this game does look polished. As far as like the kind of 1,000 Hades-like games we're getting because of the success of Hades and the success of Cult of the Lamb and the, you know, probably hundreds of games that came before Hades even. You know, whatever. There's tons of stuff like that. I will say this game does look kind of polished, which is nice. I think the big thing that I look for in these types of games is if the combat looks polished and the animations look good. And
right, there are already some amazing games available today.
What's up, Alto Girl? Launched games. Okay, we got another list of games that we can play right now.
Welcome to the worst shift imaginable. In Retail Hail, you're trapped inside
Retail Hail.
convenience store.
Did you hear him?
Terrifying customers while trying to survive the night.
Retail
Stock
Hail.
shelves, uncover secrets, and keep the horrors at bay. Build fast, think faster, and crush endless waves of robots in Gears of Glory. This explosive mix of tower defense and high-speed action challenges you to defend your base while tearing through enemies at full speed. Step into a
Dang, that one went by
brutally
fast.
infected metropolis in Vultures.
Scavengers of Death.
Tactical survival horror where you scavenge for resources, survive deadly encounters, and uncover the truth behind a world consumed by infection.
Okay.
A dead man hired you to solve his murder. In the posthumous investigation,
The
every
posthumous
suspect has
investigation.
schedules, and motives hidden beneath the surface. Uncover the truth in this stunning hand-drawn
What up,
noir mystery.
Sarcastastic? What up? Happy Thursday, bud.
Fight through hordes of enemies in Soul Quest, an action-packed adventure inspired by Celtic mythology. Harness the power of Morrigan, goddess of death, and battle to
Soul
reclaim
Quest
the
looks
soul
good.
of your beloved.
Soul Quest looks good. I'm writing that one down. I'm gonna switch
In The
to.
Warrior, nothing stays the same for long. Every level transforms the gameplay, the mechanics, and even
I know,
the
right,
game
Lights?
control, as every character fights to become the protagonist of their own story. Uncover all the secrets in this wild platforming adventure today.
The Warrior.
That's all for this year's Latin American Game Showcase Summer Game Fest edition.
Huge thanks once again to all of our presenting sponsors, our media, broadcast, PR, and community partners.
And of course, Jeff Keighley, Emily Weir, and all the Summer Game Fest team for their continued support.
Don't forget to wishlist your favorite games throughout our official Steam event. If you're continuing your Summer Game Fest weekend, make sure to tune in for even more showcases, starting with the Women-Led Games Showcase right after our event at 4 p.m. Pacific. And be sure to tune in for Summer Game Fest on June 5th live from LA at 2 p.m. Pacific. For the scouts and publishers watching, over half of the games showcased today are either self-published or open for publishing opportunities. So if any of these games caught your eye, reach out. We can help you connect.
And finally, we're incredibly excited to announce that this December we'll return with something brand new.
The very first LAX Game Awards, celebrating the best games from across Latin America. We'll have more information soon on our website and social channels.
Oh, we might have to
Thank you
check
again
that
for
out.
Celebrating Latin American Game with us. See you next time. But before we go, as tradition demands, we have one more thing.
Oh, one more thing, Jackie! One more thing, Jackie. Yeah. If we remember and all that, we could watch the Latin American Games Awards as well. Sure, why not? That's an exciting time of year as well for us. That first week of December, we got 12 games of Christmas. We got Game Awards. Why not watch more? I'm sure it'll be around that first week. Maybe not. You know, now that I think about it, I guess it could be all of December. This looks like straight up Mega Man Zero vibes, but with a twist. I'm writing this one down. This looks great. Duel Master, I was just about to ask you to share that link, you legend. Thank you, dude. I was just about to ask you to share that. Like you specifically, because I knew that you were probably already on it. Shade Protocol. Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude. Oh, this is so Mega Man. This is insanely Mega Man. I love this. Dude, this is like Mega Man Zero. Shade Protocol looks good. Damn. All right, dude. There it is, baby. Wrapping up the Latin American Game Showcase. We got a couple minutes to kill, which means some more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And we can wait for our next showcase. The women-led game starts in 30 minutes, and they're usually like on time, right? So we got about 30 minutes to shake out here. Maybe 25. So we'll play some 8 Deluxe, and we'll wait for the next game showcase. Nice, nice. There was a lot of good games in this showcase. This is my favorite showcase so far. How about y'all? I like this one more than I like the Sony State of Play. This was my favorite showcase of the week so far. This one was so jam-packed. This actually was really done. This was done so well, man. I think we saw so many like pretty like well-polished looking games. Not just like, no offense, but like developers' first game, you know, baby's first developer game looking kind of stuff. Like, no offense, but like there's so many indie games, it's real noticeable when they're not as polished, dude. And a lot of the stuff I saw here, dude, there was that Fields of Mystria art game. Apparently the artist from Fields of Mystria is doing art for another game. It looked great. That Fox game, what was it, dude? Oh, that game looked great. And Fields of Mystria's art is so good. So it's like why not, right? All right, so I think this channel right here is going to be the same channel that we're going to be on. I'm going to go ahead and pull and make sure real quick over here. I think there should be a live video that's ready to pop off here soon. Let me see. Maybe not. All right, Women Led Games might be on their own YouTube channel. Yeah, Women Led might be on their... Oh, here it is. I found it. I got it. It is on this channel. All right, we got Women Led right here, ready to go. 23 minutes. It'll start the countdown. So we'll switch over soon. Let's let this roll out. Nice. Absolutely beautiful, dude. Absolutely beautiful. Keep in mind, I'm going to be doing my best to recap all of this stuff on Monday for the Monday morning show. So once we come back on Monday to recap the week, I'm going to do my best to have like a list of games ready to go for us to talk about, even if we end up doing it live, like the list itself. And we're going to try to recap as much of this as we can. So if you are in my Discord and you want to share some games that are standing out to you, that's the best way to do it to help me for the Monday show. So if any of you are hanging out in the Discord and there's a game that's standing out to you, jot it down in there. Throw it in that channel, Summer Games Fest. And then hopefully we can come together on Monday and we can watch a couple trailers and we can really sit down and say, what games are we looking to play here, all right? All right, I got a new code for y'all. Let me go ahead and get this. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. 5NHB7. All right, we got about 25 minutes to kill. If anybody wants to join me in some races here, we're gonna do some races. Join me. We're gonna hang out for a little bit. We got some time to kill here, and I'm gonna just change my title on Twitch and just have it say Women Led Games here. Women Led Game Showcase 2026. And my YouTube channel today is just kind of covering everything. Summer Games Fest live coverage. All right, we're good. And I think my thumbnail should just be both of these events. It is, we're good. All right, we're gonna start racing and you guys can just join while the races are going. So just join while the races are going. It doesn't even matter. Let's just get some races in. Let's just get some races in, baby. I always wonder why the Francophone territories that are a part of the Latin America never get included in the Latin American events. So I'm not sure, Luminis, could you enlighten me on like what territories you're mentioning, or kind of maybe where they are on the map, because I'm very ignorant to what you're talking about. I could Google it, you know, and I probably will later, but since I'm in the middle of streaming. Yeah, I actually have no idea. The last showcase is EA Sports Opening Drive. When's that, Loud Boys? When is EA Sports Opening Drive? We're watching Women Led in 20 minutes, but when's that one? That game is actually called Brazilian Drug Dealer Before 4. Demons from the portal to hell I opened are still in the fillet. Wait, that's the whole name of the game? Wait. Wait, what are you saying? That's the whole name of the game? All right, it's only $4. I might support them and check it out for y'all. I might go ahead and support them and check it out for y'all. All right, I might do it. I think you guys talked me into it. I don't want to do it right now because we don't have time. So I think we'll do it tomorrow or Saturday. All right, so just look out for it in the VODs if you can't be here. I think we'll do it tomorrow or Saturday. We'll check it out for a couple minutes. It's only $4. I don't see why not. All right, we'll check it out just for funsies. That's what this week's all about. We're here to check out games. Y'all would love to see me play it. Let's just have fun. I don't want to do it now since we don't have enough time to install it and play it. And you know my problem with installing games while streaming, even though that game would probably only take a second. Let's just save it for tomorrow. Oh, only the demo's out? Okay, that's fine. Then that's even better. I don't have to spend money. Okay, so the EA... All right, thank you, Loud Boy. So the EA showcase is at 8 p.m. tonight, and it's showcasing Madden football and college football games. I mean, on one hand, I think it would be actually really cool to watch that for the sports games fans in our community, because the truth is that our community is so cozy, but there's a lot of people here, especially shout out to my smelly hubbies, who love sports games and who hang out here every day. So like, I would like to check that showcase out, but it's a little late. I'm gonna be honest, it's just a little late. I don't know if I want to sit around at 8 p.m. to watch Madden, so I might skip that one, y'all. Maybe we can check it out, the highlights of it tomorrow. But that's a little late, unfortunately. I'm not sure if I want to do that. But I just want to make it clear, I want to include everybody, dude. I want everyone who enjoys my content for different reasons to enjoy these showcases. You know, it's not just about cozy games. That's why the Sony State of Play is so important and the Xbox showcase is important, because like, even if we do get a bunch of shooters and zombie games, there are plenty of people here that enjoy that stuff, man. We have a very diverse community. Between the people who are watching alongside their partners to some of y'all that are Tim Allen grunting dudes just like me that just so happen to like Animal Crossing and you stumbled across my channel. You know, we're a pretty diverse community. So I just want to make it clear, if it wasn't so late, I would totally stay up for it, but it's just a little too much. Heidi. Okay, so Heidi, French Guana. I said Guana. I don't know if that's correct, but let's just keep moving. I'm not going to read them all. Martinique. Okay. All right. So I kind of have a rough idea where Haiti is. So it's kind of all that same area. That's the one that I know personally. That's the one I know personally is where Haiti is. Yeah. Persona 6 trailer as the last thing. Silk Song Air Sea of Sorrow DLC. Genshin Impact teaser 7.0. Possibly Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, I think Hoyoverse is guaranteed to show up. Yeah. Yeah, they might not do both games, but yeah, I think those are pretty solid predictions, dude. I think you either have an insider somewhere or you just play a lot of video games. Maybe you're just a critically online, such as myself. Chronically online, yeah. Either way, I think those are some solid predictions. I think we're in for a treat tomorrow, even if it's just one of those shows where it's a little bit for everybody. It's going to be about 2 hours of trailers, and I think it's just going to be a little bit for everybody kind of show, if I had to guess. A little bit for everybody kind of vibes, I think, for tomorrow night. It's like there'll be like one game for everybody, and if you're just only a Nintendo fan, you might just be out of luck completely, because Nintendo doesn't like to show up at these events. They could. Every once in a while, they like to mingle with the you know, competition, but they don't do it too often. I think if you're solely looking for Switch games tomorrow evening, you might find some stuff because there's going to be like Switch and Switch 2 games that are announced. But if you're looking for Nintendo first party, you're waiting until that direct, man. I can't get that turn, dude. What is my deal? Oh, come on. You had to do me like that. And then I got blue shelled? Me? That's right, Midna, tell him. I'm an indie game fan mostly. Then Summer Games Fest is for you. I think Summer Games Fest is a combination of AAA. Summer Games Fest and the Game Awards is like 75% big AAA stuff, 25% indie, yeah? Is that a fair take? Maybe I'm a little wrong with that. It's like 25% like big companies, right? Like big companies, and then it's like 25% like small stuff. Jeff Keighley definitely tries to get some indie stuff in there because he knows it's important for the market and for his image. He definitely tries to get some of that stuff in there. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Didius? Oh, dang it. Oh. I would say 70-30 nowadays. I like Jeff Keighley, yeah. He makes some obviously goofy decisions. His high guard decision is probably famously the worst decision he's ever made. But I think that what he's doing for the gaming industry is really special. And I hope that he never stops. I really don't. Because without Jeff Keighley, I'm not sure if we would have anything right now. I imagine somebody would step up. But with right now, without Jeff Keighley, we wouldn't really have much. So what's up, Manda? Hey. Do. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, we might skip EA Sports, y'all. Are you still in here, Midna? No? She came in while I was racing. We didn't get any Kingdom Hearts 4 crumbs. I'm not gonna lie, the state of play was a little light on new stuff. Sony didn't really feel like they needed to flex anything too far out with us. And I imagine that's because of GTA 6 a little bit. They're probably thinking just get through this year and then next year they can start revealing bigger stuff, because anything that gets revealed is just going to get overshadowed this year. So I wonder if that has to do with like the state of play not having like a ton of like new stuff and not like a ton of like you said, like crumbs, you know, those delicious crumbs that we love so much. Yeah, because like the Sony State of Play didn't have the Star Wars stuff or anything, which I guess makes sense. Like we'll probably see that for Summer Games Fest if we're gonna see it, but I guess we just have to remember that anything we saw in December, we saw. Remember everything in December? You guys remember summer or the Game Awards this year? If you remember, almost everything that was revealed at the Game Awards was like 2027. Think about it. Remember, everything that was announced at the Game Awards was like 2027. Everything. If you guys really sit down and remember. So, like, in all reality, of course, Sony doesn't have a lot to say to us because they just announced a bunch of stuff for 2027. Like, you know, like they got to get through this year at least before they give us more, I guess. I remember the one super graphic trailer. You had Divinity Original Sin. You know, so it's like, sometimes it's easy to forget that like Game Awards was only 6 months ago. The Game Awards was only 6 months ago, and we had a butt ton of new announcements that will be hitting the PlayStation. So this state of play was just a little lighter, right? And that's funny because it wasn't that the state of play was light. It was just that there was a lot of stuff that we already knew about, right? And that's really what I'm trying to say. Nice. Do you plan to get some free donuts for National Donut Day? No, I don't think I will. PP got Pikachu. PP got Pikachu. PP gotcha. PP got Pikachu. Yeah, super. Are we doing a Pika train? It's been a long time. Nice. I like it when I pick a level that I'm pretty decent at and I actually race pretty well. That's always a good feeling. I think big stuff is waiting to see if GTA gets delayed again. That's true, Manda. I know Rockstar came out recently at their yearly investors meeting did confirm GTA 6 for November again. That doesn't mean that they can't change their mind, but their investor meeting like just happened in the past couple weeks, and at their meeting they did confirm November is still the release date for GTA 6. So as of right now, GTA's coming, everybody. It's happening. Unless something happens over the next 5 months, you know, it's happening. Yeah, it's real. It is actually coming. Do 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 do. Oh, red shell and meat. Fair. I'm convinced we're never getting GTA 6 for real. That's fair. I don't blame you for feeling that way. Dang it, I messed up my drift. First place is breaking away. We need a blue shell on aisle now. I repeat, a blue shell on aisle now. Thank you. I didn't say a red shell. I said a blue shell. You better keep that trash to yourself. Before I take you down to the river in a bit. All right, well, at least we got maximum rupees here, so my cart can get top speed, but my cart's top speed is unfortunately pretty bad. Sorry, had to happen, Bia. Sorry. I got lucky and I hit you. I got so lucky, Bia, and I hit you when you were in mid-air. No, I messed up. No, dude. I can't give you any legs, dude. I can't give you any room. You're gonna pass me. No. And then they stole my green shell. Maybe you could do a cozy avoiding the story GTA 6 playthrough here. I don't know. We'll see. Like I told you, a PlayStation 5's in my future. While I'm not a big Grand Theft Auto fan, you know, maybe never say never. Never say never. All right, nice. Let's do another Grand Prix. Let's do another Grand Prix here. We'll lock in. We'll give y'all 30 seconds to lock in. GG's, everybody. We'll give y'all just a second here, and we're gonna start. Because we only have enough time for one more Grand Prix, probably. I'll get you next time. Fable literally delayed their game because too crowded fall window. Wow, is that what they actually said? Too crowded in fall? I'll believe it when I see it. Pikachu. Pikacha. I almost tasted first place. How dare you? I'm sorry, Unitado. I'm sorry. Let's go. Let's get our Christmas on. Their statement basically claimed that Xbox had too many games releasing this fall and don't want to overcrowd the window. Kind of crazy. Kind of crazy, yeah. I'm jealous of the skateboard Spyro hat. Dude, you should be. And then look at the side. Isn't that so fly? I don't wear this hat anywhere but in this office, so it never gets dirty or sweaty or anything. I only wear it right here. Told my bestie about the Bajillion drug dealer game, and she said she just saw a guy with a do-rag on that said Pimp Town in the same lettering as the title with the same unhinged imagery around the words. What? Pimp Town? Yo, Samantha, thanks for the gifted sub, and enjoy your Blathers badge to commemorate Summer Games Fest Marathon Week. We got that Blathers badge for ya. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Why don't I remember this level at all? I don't remember this level at all. What is this? Yee! Ah!
Now, this is...
Wait, what's happening? Dude, Lone Blonde Wolf? Now, this is epic, dude. Thank you. Thank you, Lone Blonde. Appreciate that. Welcome to Arizona. I've never seen this level. I don't know what this is. Whoa. And here comes a blue shell. Here comes a blue shell. Here comes a blue shell. At least it happened before the boxes and not after, because that's the worst. All right, we don't see another blue shell for the rest of the race, though, because there's a limit on how many can show up. Of course, I dropped the ball by hitting something. Now I have a Shy Guy on my tail. Oh my gosh, that green shell, dude. You were trying, Jess. Back off, punk. I'm not even going to hit you with the bomb. I'm going to throw it forward. For the longest time, I thought that was a Rodney Dangerfield in that alert. Wasn't Rodney Dangerfield the guy that's like, I can't get no respect. I can't get no respect. Now this is epic. I can't get no respect. Yo, thank you, Lone Blood Wolf, for the 5-pack. Rasher, Masquerade Watts, Queen Bee, Figment Space, and Akisosen. Thank you for being here. Enjoy your gifted subs. I got a free game to give away. Wait a second. I got games to give away, everyone. For the Night Squad, exclusive Steam games for the Night Squad. Get your raffle in the chat. Exclamation point raffle. I got a Shin Megami Tensei 5, Crisis 3 remastered. I have Heroes of Hammerwatch 2, just to name a couple of them. Some pretty like high-end games. I also have a copy of Diablo 4, but I think we have to be friends on Steam for you to get it. But if somebody wants to try to claim Diablo 4, we can try. I don't know how it works. It's like it gave me a gift link, but then it said something about us having to be friends. So you might have to add me on Battle.net first. Sorry, I said Steam. I meant Battle.net. You might have to add me on Battle.net, and then you can claim Diablo 4, which is a massive giveaway, by the way. It's like a $60 game. So if I can give that away, I will, but I don't know. I wasn't gonna because it's confusing, but if somebody wants to be the guinea pig and try, I mean, why not? Countdown has begun. Thank you, Lau. Wait. The countdown started and it started playing in my ears. I'm trying to race. Oh, that scared the heck out of me. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like looking around my room like an idiot. I have headphones on and I'm like looking around. What's happening in my house? Having a stroke. Yeah, I wanted to bless the PM squad with some games. And there's a way higher chance for you to win them, I think. Usually our PM streams are a little quieter, so... No, what am I doing? Why am I going through grass? It worked because I still had the star. Oh, what's happening? No, I'm getting passed up. No, what's happening? No. I was doing kind of okay. I just feel like I've never played this track before. I got destroyed. All right, I think that's the last race for me, and I think I'll just chill. And you guys can start another lobby if you want, and you can share the lobby in the chat. Oh, I got one more race. Okay, cool. We should have enough time to do the giveaway after the race, so we should be good. All right, let's do one more. Beep, bo, 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 bo. That track was from mobile, yeah. It's a tour track, yeah. I'm not hip to the tour tracks. They all feel so fresh to me. What a mess, yeah, what a mess. Oh, you're okay, Maharit. I'm just being silly. I don't care about losing that much. Yeah, I'm giving some stuff from Humble Bundle. If so, I gifted my copy. You just need to be connected with your Battle.net to Humble Bundle in order to generate the gift link. Oh, I already have the gift link, so we're good, Stone Hollows. All right, cool. We're giving away a copy of Diablo 4 here in a little bit. Yeah, Integrity, women-led games is up next. Good timing. Women-led games starts in 8 minutes. Good timing, Integrity. And we've watched this showcase for 2 years now, and it's always pretty cool. It's always a pretty cool showcase. Yeah. We'll give away a copy of Diablo 4. Never played that one? Classic double dash level, yeah? I think this is a double dash level. Feel like I'm home again. Ow. Today feels like Friday. Wait, it's not Friday. You're right. Frick. Dang, it does. It does. That's sad. That's the worst feeling, actually. That's all right. Tomorrow will also feel like Friday, so that doesn't help, but I'm just pointing out the obvious, I guess. Yo, that's all right. Tomorrow's also going to feel like Friday, if that counts. Nice. Somebody lightning bolted while I had a star on. And into a bullshit bill. Beautiful. See ya, suckers. Bullshit bill in the second place. Barrel roll. I couldn't even keep up though. We love a bullshit bill in the second place. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing. Nice. All right, there might be one more race actually, and if that's the case, I don't have. I'm just gonna drop out. But it was fun. We're gonna be cutting it close. I'll try to do it, but let's pick some winners first. Let's pick some winners first here. First winner is Maharit. Congratulations, Maharit. You just won yourself a free game, dude. Yo, homie. And I'm going to give you a copy of Cubic Odyssey. It looks like a super cute, like pixel cube type game. It actually looks pretty good. I've never heard of it before, so enjoy that one. Let's go ahead and pick another winner here. And Alpha Vega, the legend, the actual balloon hunting legend. Alpha, do you want to try Diablo or do you want me to choose something else? I'm going to give you the option if you're here. If you're listening. They actually might, now that I think about it, some people might have joined this a long time ago. So I'll give them a second. If you want Diablo, it's yours. Otherwise, I'll give you something different. Your choice. They could be lurking, which is totally fine. Well, I'll just give them something random if they're lurking. Something other than Diablo? Cool. All right, no problem. I just got my favorite level, so I'm actually going to play this. We have just enough time. I think a race is what, going to take us about 4 minutes. This might be my favorite level in Deluxe. I love this level so much. And don't worry, I'm going to pick a couple more winners, chat. I'm going to pick a couple more. I see Random Reject joined us for a race. That makes me very happy. I always forget about that freaking shortcut there, dude. I think you can take that shortcut without a boost. What about the showcase? It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. It starts in just a few minutes. I know I'm cutting it close, chat. I know. It's coming, I promise, dude, I promise. We raffling? Yeah, you can join in. We're giving away a couple Steam games for the PM squad. I figured I would come and treat y'all for tuning in tonight and supporting my split streams. It means a lot to me, so yeah, join in. I got a couple games to give away. I got a copy. Oh, this is my weakness, the trees, dude. That's the one thing that I can. No, man. Sometimes I hit the tree in Wario and I just lose the whole race. God dang it, dude. That's happened to me like 3 or 4 times. I'm embarrassed to admit. And once you're hitting the tree, you can't do anything. Like, you're just stuck, dude. You have to like literally back up. And like, nobody uses the reverse option in this game, all right? Miserable, dude, miserable. The trees are so suck. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Let me get the showcase up, and then we're going to give a couple more games away. All right, we got 2 minutes for the showcase. We're good. We're cooking. All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining, everybody. If we have time, we're going to do some more after the showcase, but it just depends on how long the showcase goes. If the showcase is an hour, maybe not. If it's under an hour, maybe we can do some more, all right? So feel free to start another game. If you guys want to keep playing during the showcase, put a game code in the chat and keep playing with each other. That's totally fine. Let me pick a couple more winners. Alpha Vega, we're going to give you a copy of Shin Megami Tensei. And I hope you enjoy it, dude. I hope you enjoy it, Alpha. Thanks for supporting my stream all these years, buddy. And seriously, thanks for enjoying my little island game. The next winner is Didius Maximus the Legend. Didius, are you present? You are. Do you want Diablo 4, Didius, or do you want something else? And I'm gonna pick one more winner. VCat. Welcome to the show, VCat, as well. All right, you want Diablo 4? Okay, cool. All right, Didius, I'm gonna send you Diablo 4 right now. So it's like a weird gift link. You just have to like type your email in to receive it. I think it should all be kosher. If it doesn't work, I'll take care of you after the stream because I can probably just regenerate the link. So if it doesn't work, I'll take care of you after the stream. And VCat, I'm going to give you a copy of Rogue Waters. Congratulations, VCat, on your copy of Rogue Waters. All right. I do have the game show up, by the way. Don't worry, everybody. I just forgot to click over. Just forgot to click over for y'all. All right, let's make sure we have this up. And we are ready to lock in, everybody. Women-led games is going live. And I'm going to pick one more winner really quick, just for funsies. Miss Petch. Miss Petch, congratulations.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Women-Led Games Showcase Summer Games Fest Edition 2026. I'm Brianna White, actress and content creator, but best known for the voice of Aerith Gainsborough in the Final Fantasy VII Remake series. I am thrilled to be here hosting this show. You have no idea. It's just a mission that's very aligned with my own heart, to champion women doing awesome things in an industry that's traditionally been very hard for women to navigate. At the same time, it's very aligned with my own heart to just champion awesome games. Today, we get to do both. We are so excited to have you here celebrating an awesome lineup of games created by women-led teams from all over the world. At Women-Led Games, our goal is simple: spotlight amazing developers, connect communities, and help more people discover the incredible games being made by women in this industry. Throughout the showcase, keep an eye out for this icon on the screen because it means the game has a demo available for you to play right now.
Don't put an annoying sound effect, please.
Games, don't forget that we have an official Steam event.
And we'll link this page in the Discord after the show, all right? This is a page with all the games today. We'll link it after the show. Miss Petch, I sent you a copy of Mini Settlers. Enjoy, all right? It looks pretty cute.
2.5 Studios and Quali for helping make this showcase possible.
All right, let's lock in, everybody.
Let's get into it. Enough talking from me, right? Let's kick things off with a segment dedicated to games for you to jump into and play.
So she's a voice actor? She's a voice actor? Is that what she said at the beginning?
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm Hélène Fortin, head of production at Mipumi Games, and I've been supporting the team on Black Jacket. My favorite part of Black Jacket is how something as familiar as a game of 21 can become deeply strategic. Every decision carries real weight. You're building your
so you guys can read
different suits, shaping your strategy as you progress through the realms. And at the same time, there's a more personal layer. You're a lost soul trying to escape hell, and each encounter reveals a bit more about the world, other souls, but also about yourself. My role is to help connect the different parts of the team and to ensure smooth communication, both internally and with our partners. For me, it's important that everyone has the space they need to shape a great game. I hope when people play Black Jacket, they feel the tension we wanted to build.
Cool. Yeah. Very Balatro coded. Yeah. It really did set a new genre, Meg. I couldn't say it better. Could not say it better. Yeah, I'll keep this camera going even though I have my green screen up. I'm just going to keep this camera so we can have CC. Honestly, I should be doing this for every showcase anyways. Do you guys prefer this camera? I should just be doing this for every showcase. I've been lazy. Obviously, this camera is just better, right? Because CC matters. Yeah. Nice Warframe update coming. We're getting Warframe drops tomorrow night if anybody plays. Just a heads up. Warframe drops for Summer Games Fest. Here, I'm gonna quickly go lower my green screen.
Julian Caldecott, wanted for historic crimes against the Old Colony. I'm waiting for you at the cathedral. There's something here you really need to see.
Ugh, I know that got a little loud. It's my bad. I try to turn down the gameplay stuff, but I was standing up. Yeah, I'll make a point to do this for the rest of the weekend, all right? Yeah, thank you, Neon Gravestones. I like to show it off every once in a while, dude. Thanks, man.
How do you expect me to kill a god?
We got all sorts of lights and stuff.
Is to lead me to the gallows. Maybe you ought to ask yourself why.
I'm working on fixing my shelves right now. Yeah, I fed her at 4:30 today. Yeah, she ate, the queen ate her food. Yeah, we fed her a little early. She got a little treat early. We took care of her. That's why I wanted to start before 5.
Of course they did. I've riding on you, Fox, and time is running short.
What horrible thing have you awakened? You just tried to kill me.
Men were never meant to control gods.
Stupid child! Can't you see you've fallen for a lie?
She was sad I couldn't give her any attention, so she was sleeping a bunch. She's out there somewhere. She's probably sleeping again, waiting for dinner number 2.
And I'm the programmer on Tree Planter. Tree Planter is a relaxing game about building your perfect woodland landscape, while also doing something good for real trees. For every copy sold, we plant a tree on local farms.
Okay,
Thanks
that's
to your
cool.
support, we've already planted nearly 1,500 trees since launch.
That's cool.
We're delighted to announce that we're partnering with the Suffolk Wildlife Trust and the Brex Landscape Partnership to add new levels to Tree Planter, inspired by their nature reserves. We'll be starting with a Lackford Lakes-inspired level. This will bring lakes, ponds, and rivers to Tree Planter, and all the species that love wet woodland, such as willow trees, fish, dragonflies, frogs, birds, and maybe a cheeky goose. We're early in production and will be co-creating the levels with rural young people and children from Suffolk and Norfolk, who will be drawing some of the art for us. Wishlist and follow us to stay up to date with Tree Planter.
Cool. I like a mission like that. Buy a game, plant a tree. Sign me up. Sign me up. Sign me up. Sign me up. Thank you again, Lone Blonde and Samantha. Enjoy all the games, everybody. Enjoy all the games, dude. And thanks for being with us. As a Canadian, my blood pressure spiked when she said geese. Soul frame. Okay. I want one. Pre-alpha. Join us at TennoCon. I don't know what that is. All right, looks good. I mean, visually looked good. On together. All right, what is this? What in the Ooblets art cute looking ass game is this? Virtual co-working. Okay, chill. Okay, nice little chill trailer. I like that. Hi, everyone. I'm Arcabox director and art lead of Acrobatic. I'm not even gonna try to say that. Schrodinger's Call was born from my own experience during the Corona pandemic. When I was struggling, phone calls saved me. The moon has fallen. This is a world between life and death, and 21 nanoseconds before it all ends. The story follows Mary as she must save lingering souls with regrets, one call at a time. Spiritfarer vibes. Phone calls require imagination. You picture who you're talking to by using animals instead of humans. I wanted to create the same space for players to project themselves into the story. We focused on visual beauty too, using vibrant colors and direction to express the emotions within each soul. Very Spiritfarer coded. It's a game about both the pain and salvation of human connection. I hope you give it a try. The human condition is definitely a rough one. Schrodinger's Call. Pretty cool. Cool conceptually. Everyone has vanished. All right. Over 1 million spells. A ridiculously clever puzzle game. Explore Forgotten Ruins. I like the art style. At first, I didn't like the art of the background, but then I saw the character and I love the character's animations. It's weird. I'm not a big fan of the background, but I love the character's movements. It's cool. Now it's all growing on me. Oh, wait, was one of those games the Warframe devs? Did I miss that? I want to see some women-led horror. You probably will.
We all know that games can make us emotional. They can inspire us. They can scare us. They can make us happy cry to hundreds of thousands of people on the internet. You know, that one might just be me. That might just be me. But the most important thing about games is that they're fun, right? This segment is dedicated to games that are designed to keep a smile on your face.
To an extent. I simultaneously agree with that and don't.
At Kineko Studio, and today I will present you our puzzle game, Trackastrophe. It's a colorful isometric puzzle game where you guide a mischievous little train through vibrant worlds and help it reach its destination. Each biome has its own personality, atmosphere, and visual identity. So you're constantly discovering new places, new vibes, and new little details along the way.
What in the drug trip is this?
Approachable, then steadily grow into satisfying brain teasers that reward experimentation and one more try thinking. It's cozy, bright, and a little chaotic in the best way. Trackastrophe is out now for you to try on PC.
Drugs, the game. Cute. Yeah, Cuphead vibes, yeah. Get into the flow of model making. Model Maker Simulator. I'd pre-order Drugs the game. Of course you would. You're ahead, dude. You already know. You already know, buddy. Model Sim. I just got approved for playtest the other day. Did you, Duel Master? You gonna be checking this game out? You better come back and let us know what's up. This looks cool. I've built a model and I liked it. I didn't get into it too in depth, but I built one model in my life and it was a model of a Gundam. And the cool part is I stole the model kit. So I felt real good putting it together. Oh, look at this. This is free. Oh, so is this. Oh, let me pull this out of the plastic. Oh, I bent it. Don't matter. It was free. So yeah, only once.
Congratulations and welcome to your new job at the Carnum Isle Post Office. Your role is simple and you'll do wonderfully. Stamp, sort, deliver, repeat. Every day,
what?
Just the same.
This is the Wind Waker mail sorting game.
The system
the game.
is perfect. If the mail whispers, pay it no mind. If a customer seems strange,
wait a second.
Do not avert your gaze.
Now it's getting goofy.
If you feel tempted to wander outside, don't. There's nothing for you out there.
Dude, why do all these games get creepy?
You don't need to worry.
No.
I'll always be here.
No, don't do this.
Listening.
No.
Guiding you when you forget your place. Some say the post office doesn't let people leave. That's silly, isn't it? It's just that no one ever wants to.
Yeah, I'm
so
never. No.
Do your job.
They had me in the first half.
Exactly
mail sorting in hell.
This is a totally normal post office where nothing weird ever happens.
I'm Andrea from Wonderbelly Games, here to show you some of the work we've done to expand the demo for Arcane Eats, our delicious deck builder where you cook up the tastiest combos. In Arcane Eats, you shape your cuisine deck with magical ingredients and kitchen tools while hiring a crew that knows how to make the most of what you're cooking.
That's actually the perfect
demo. We've also added a new spice to the mix: enchantments. At Charms and Noble, you can buy cookbooks to enchant your cooktops with spells like Happy Hour Ritual and Raging Spices. These will make your flavors even more powerful, and you're going to need it because you can now play through a second week of running your restaurant. And week 2 is when the nightlife starts to show up and get rowdy. Vampires, werewolves, a sneaky raccoon, and gelatinous cubes.
I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks good. Because as much as I've seen so many card games, I've never seen a card game mixed with a food game.
If you can make a meal to move this mountain, you'll earn your second Mithril star and be one step closer to proving your epic status as a chef. So come test your hand in Arcane Eats. The expanded demo is out right now on Steam.
Yeah, interesting, right? Hearthstone vibes.
Big game, kids. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Dealers. Oh, what the hell is that? Playing language.
Oh shit, we're going in.
Oh, well, where are we?
And where are our kids?
Oh, those monsters got them. Guess it's time to show those baddies who their daddies are.
What?
Name's Daryl Wilson. Nice to meet you.
Wait a second. What?
I'm way too high for this right now.
He said I'm way too high for this.
I'm not a stepdad. I'm the dad that stepped up.
It's a bullet heaven with a story. Good luck finding your.
All right, humor on point.
Ma'am, could we not fight? I'm something of a feminist.
Why can't anybody just let me kill a bunch of people? I'm on your side. I'm vegan. So you only eat plants?
Dungeons and Daddies, BDSM. Bad dads survive monsters.
Based on
Dungeons and Daddies, BDSM. Bad dads survive monsters. Well, there it is. Did they say there was a demo? Because I'm one bad daddy, and I want to play that game right now, dude. From bad daddies to horse girls, this showcase has had everything. Write that one down on the list. True. Bad daddies. I'm not even gonna put the name of the game. I'm just gonna put bad daddies in all caps. Pyrotechnic. I'm not even gonna put. I'm just gonna write bad daddies in all caps. We'll know what it means. What's up, Emily Leia? Oh wait, there's a podcast with that game? Wait, what?
Hi, I'm Lillian. I'm Georgia.
I'm Stacy.
And I'm Cheryl. We're from Pickpock, and in collaboration with Mattel, this is our upcoming game, Barbie Horse Ride and Rescue. Set in the fictional Moonrise Valley, Barbie Horse Ride and Rescue explores an optimistic Barbie world that celebrates friendship, fashion, and of course, a love of horses.
Screw you, Chad.
Who grew up playing iconic Barbie horse games, it's so cool to be bringing that nostalgic feeling of wonder and discovery to this brand new experience. Whether you played the games yourself or not, you'll find our world full of that familiar Barbie charm and connection.
Fashion has always been a part of Barbie. We're creating a dream closet of customization options, giving you the freedom to express your unique style.
And of course, horses are at the heart of it all. The tech is inspired by iconic Barbie fashion too.
It's been such a joy combining the world of Barbie with our expertise in horse games. You'll discover a game filled with authentic equestrian moments, riding challenges, and a compelling mystery.
Dang, I missed
Barbie
it, Meg.
Horse Ride and Rescue will be available on the App Store and Google Play on the 16th of June, and will also be coming to Steam and Nintendo Switch 2 next year.
What was the name of the first horse game? Does anybody remember?
Valley.
I missed it. Dude, I was not. Listen, the chat doesn't understand the joke here, though.
My name's Holly from Reliable Plumbing Services, and this is Philosophy.
There's a meme with the Barbie horse stuff, okay?
Vertical world shaped by the history of ideas. You play as a small spark of thought, ascending from the depths of Plato's cave through 2,500 years of philosophy, from the marble ruins of the classical world, through the cathedrals of medieval scholasticism, into the cold machinery of modernity, and beyond, in search of whatever truth might be waiting at the top. Alone or with a friend, you'll climb using only 2 buttons to flip, plunge, shoot, piston, and swing your way upward. You will fall, but you will rise again through eras of ideas, both bad and good. Play the free demo now on Steam.
Interesting. Okay.
Here's one thing I know to
Yeah,
be
that was
true.
sick.
Most games are more fun when you get to share in the chaos with your friends.
This was 13Z when we first started building it. It was rough, but over time, we saw the game we imagined come to life. Hi, I'm Eddie Torres, creative director of 13Z, The Zodiac Trials. 13Z is a fast-paced action roguelite inspired by Eastern Zodiac mythology. You play as a challenger, a shape-shifting animal spirit fighting to become the 13th Zodiac, solo or with friends. Fluid combat is the heart of the game. We focused on fast action, verticality, ever-changing builds, and movement that feels unique to each character. We also have more challengers on the way. We built the upgrade system around 8 different elements, with skills that can be modified based on how players want to play. There's the Jade Tree for permanent upgrades.
Seems like they're
so
maybe
there's
going for
growth
like
within
Genshin vibes, maybe?
We also spent a lot of time building the world of 13Z to make it feel as lively and rich as the combat. We
I
hope
don't know.
you'll try the demo, and if you like what we're making, wishlist 13Z on Steam.
I can't find Bad Daddies on Steam. It's called Dungeon and Daddies.
Lucky Roll Studio is collaborating
Look
with
up
Women
Dungeons
Led
and Daddies.
We've added a free update to include new avatar items, an Artemis card back and nameplate, 2 new titles, and an Artemis emote. Draw Pass is a chaotic party game where players take turns to collaborate on one canvas. Then, the guesser has to figure it out.
What's going on?
It might not be on Steam yet. That's fair. Yeah, it might not be on Steam.
It's free on Steam, so grab your friends and get ready to draw.
Yeah, maybe just Google it. Maybe they have a
Excited to announce
website.
development on our next project, The Witch's Whisk.
Maybe they have a
different
website.
styles to whip up delicious baked goods to feed your hungry customers. In this magical world,
Witch
you
cooking
play as a
sim?
witch where your whisk doubles as a wand. What kind of magic will you whisk together in your bakery?
Witch's Whisk is
Wishlist
cute.
The Witch's Whisk today.
That's a cute name for a witch cooking game. Witch's Whisk. What's up, Elementalist? How you doing, bud?
We have an experimental reactor, and I really do think the whole thing might implode. And that's where you come in.
Honestly, this game looks pretty polished. This game looks pretty polished. There's a website. Thank you, Bloodraven.
Now, I don't want you to get overexcited.
No Loftia today. We didn't see any Loftia trailers. I don't think so.
Stabilize one of those, and you could.
But maybe on Saturday.
Own time. And while helping yourselves, you could perhaps fix a few teensy little
Maybe Saturday for Loftia stuff. Because that's where Wholesome Games is. This game had a good vibe. This game was pretty polished looking. I whatever was going on here, I liked what I was seeing. I like the polished stuff stands out. We talked about that all day.
Destroyed by the scars of the Titan War. But
Loftia's a woman ran game. Oh yeah, maybe we'll see it later. This show's been going for 20 minutes.
wield its power. Few survive the lands of Serana. For the storm has twisted what remains. So carve out what shelter you can, and hold it for as long as it stands. Alone or together, you find solace while the winds settle. And when it turns, you soar. You fight.
Huh? I mean, this looks good. This is, again, looks
You
pretty
evolve.
polished.
You become something more.
I like the art style of this.
You become Stormforged.
Stormforged. I'll write this one down for myself. Yo, Elementalist, we were actually talking about that earlier.
To the festival held by
Yeah.
friends.
Everyone's avoiding
There's
GTA.
lots of beer and lots of odds and ends. My video sharing their game went viral on TikTok and Instagram. I really like this so much. Like, it's still so good, even as like a little early slice demo.
There's a huge response to this game, and for good reason. I mean, it's incredible. I can't wait to see some of this game. I'm so excited. I love this so much.
So far, I'm in love. I'm obsessed. I'm addicted.
I'm just hooked. I want more and more.
I think I remember seeing this game a year or two ago.
It's really cute. Personally,
I think I remember seeing this game like a year or two ago, but I didn't know that there was like a demo or anything.
is there. Honestly, just flying around.
Yeah. I remember us seeing this a couple years ago, though.
It's a really nice game.
It's been described as a mix of Skyrim and Stardew, and I can definitely see that.
It's been described as a mix of Skyrim and Stardew. Weird. That's not something you expect to hear.
Can you hop on my back?
Yeah.
I guess my question after that is how, right? Because it doesn't look like Stardew, but it does look like Skyrim.
Look at the snails. Look at the snails. Look.
Are they helping?
That's funny.
They're helping.
I hope GTA 6 will provide financing options. Yeah, I hope so, dude. Yeah.
Please fund this. Please. This game.
It's good to see you, by the way. Kyle likes games. Welcome in here.
It is so good.
I don't want to let it go yet. I love these characters. I crave more.
Hawthorne is the Hawthorne.
I'm Megha Gupta.
We were hip to this game for a while.
I'm a producer at Vala Interactive, and I'd like to show you our very first PC console title called Spookaboo.
Spookaboo
is a physics-based ghost trapping and
Spookaboo.
friendship-smashing couch co-op game for up to 4 players. Team up with friends and family and play as ghost hunters to detect, scan, hook, and trap all the pesky ghosts hiding in plain sight. The game features a wide variety of quirky ghosts with annoying abilities that you and your friends need to evade, along with a plethora of level mechanics that throw in even more chaos. Meet the team behind Spookaboo. We were very bullish on one aspect of the game, that it should make people laugh. We tested the game a lot in different regions to gauge the very same reaction, and we were so happy to see that we actually achieved it. So if you have Ghostbusters nostalgia, or simply looking for a good laugh, then this game is definitely for you.
Ghostbusters nostalgia is what they're selling it on. Cute. We like a little Ghostbusters nostalgia. Oh, here we go with this yellow sub game again. I think we saw something about this maybe just yesterday. I might be thinking of a different yellow sub though. Yeah, I think I am. Oh, is this Loftia? I don't know. I didn't play it. Cute music. It's cute. It's cute music. Isn't that a Beatles song? Yeah. We all live in a yellow submarine. Looks like Heartopia a little bit, yeah. There's been a handful of games that have come out with that same look as Heartopia. Yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm Reb, the creative director of Warframe.
And I'm Megan, community director for Warframe. And we're so stoked we were able to show off our release date for Warframe's next free update, Jade Shadows Constellations, earlier in the showcase, and we hope it was entertaining.
Indeed, because games can entertain us in a lot of ways, and some stories stay with us long after we stop playing.
True.
Worlds, the choices, the emotions, sometimes a great story is the thing we remember most.
Like Sonic Adventure 1.
And enjoy this next segment of games with powerful
I could
narratives
start
and
crying.
unforgettable storytelling, which we feel honored to introduce as story-loving hosts.
Yo, Meg Petrowski, congratulations, dude. Yeah. Bow. Some kind of food game. Welcome to Good Burger, home of the Good Burger. Can I take your order? Oh, frog. Froggy. Big the Cat story is the most rich gaming story I've ever played. Look at those calves. Wait, did I leave my cat cam on? What do you got? Did I leave my cat cam on? You guys looking at my calves? What's going on here? Not you.
Sometimes a tavern is a tavern. It's what you fill it with that makes it a home.
The frog was juiced. What happened to you, DDLV? What's up, Aaliyah Renee? There's some Disney Dreamlight Valley stuff on the horizon. I can't say too much, but... and they just dropped the Hercules update and stuff.
Tavern Talks.
How you doing, Aaliyah Renee?
Coming soon.
Dream Walker. Ooh, what's this? What is this? Is this like a grandma platformer? Wait a second. What is this? I want to play a platformer where I'm a grandma. This is sick. Dope. Yo, good night, Meg. Good night, Meg. Did you actually, were you making a joke, Meg, because of something in the showcase, or did you actually get a promotion? I thought you might have been making a joke. Grounded 3, Grounded Granny. Perfect. Grounded Granny, dude. I love it. I want to pretend to be a grandma too. Dude, look how fast she's moving. Dude, grandma's schmoving. Okay, that's what I thought, because the lady's name was Meg. I just wanted to double check before you went to bed. All right, good night. Thank you for humoring my goofy brain. Yo, welcome in here, Data Geek. Good to see you back in here, Data Geek. Welcome in, bud. I'll hit you with a couple waves here. Summer Game Fest is confirming Among Us, Blood Message, Dead by Daylight, Guild Wars 2, Soulframe, and Star Wars Zero Company. What? Why are like 3 of those games from 1947? What? Guild Wars 2? Like what? Dead by, like what? Please let this game be called Dirty Laundry. What did we like in the last showcase? There was a couple good games in the Latin American game showcase was actually awesome. Yeah, Sweet Asparagus. I wrote down a couple games. What was the name of the grandma game, chat? I missed it. Yeah, Star Wars Zero Company is a grid-based strategy Star Wars game, Dazabound. They literally called my house and were like, yo, Hylian Descent, we want to design a game just for you. And then when I replied, wait, really? They sent me the trailer for it. Portobello's, that's cute. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Zero Company is a grid-based strategy Star Wars game. It kind of just got announced, like half announced recently, and there was like a trailer, and it's not really being talked about, so we might see more. Wait, did Guild Wars 2 just release an expansion? Like it a decade in? Dude, that's amazing for Guild Wars fans. Who's Jason Chapeter? Light of Atlantis.
Launches this year, November 2026.
That looks pretty cute. Wait, there's a game in November. Bold game, bold.
Great characters. The heroes, the villains, and the weird little guys that make these worlds feel alive are often the heart of what we remember.
Cozy. Oh, Friday the 13th. Cool. Cool. Death Remnants, a date, something Death Remnants. I don't play Guild Wars 2. I figure I only have time for one MMO, and WoW stole that spot. Same. I'm literally right there with you, man. But I know I would love Guild Wars if I played it. I want to date VTubers. I'll buy it. What's happening in November? Oh, so Grand Theft Auto's coming out in November, and apparently every game is avoiding November. So to the point to where Duelmaster said that somebody data mined Steam, and there are 0 games releasing in November this year. 0, like there's like one. There's like one is what I'm trying to say. And I don't know the details, but apparently like literally every single game company is avoiding November. That's why I made that comment about November just now. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, y'all. This looks cute. Is this an axolotl? It is, yeah. If it does get released in November, I'll drop 50 subbers. I might hold you to that. Such a good game, though. Wait, you talking about GTA, Mary, or another one? Watch GTA doesn't come out. I think it's gonna, but there's a good chance it doesn't, right? Cozy game? This game does look cozy. I think that's why God of War says coming soon. They're waiting to see, right, Manda? Yeah, this does look like a paleo-coded game. I agree with that visually, yeah. Especially the house designs and stuff. Demo available. Dungeons and dining tables. Cool.
Toda Brava's executive producer.
That's correct, Abby. Oh, let me turn this up.
2D RPG. You play as Kako, who's trying to escape the Santa Cruz dungeon.
We saw the monkey game.
Our game is inspired by classics, such as Chrono Trigger and Super Mario RPG, which features turn-based combat as well as timing mechanics. We're an indie team from Brazil, and Toada's fantastical setting is all inspired by Latin American culture and landscapes.
And I'm Maki, Toada Brava sound director. The game's original soundtrack is inspired by Brazilian music as well as several other Latin American rhythms, and by the timeless soundtracks of games such as Final Fantasy, Donkey Kong Country, and Chrono Trigger.
Wow, those are some name drops.
Trying to unite these musical styles to create a unique
those are some name drops.
Adventure. Don't forget to wishlist Toada Brava on Steam.
We wrote down Toda Bravo from earlier, though. It looks cute.
Cozy horror adventure about an underworld where souls seek redemption.
Cozy horror.
But first, let's meet the team. Indre, Davidas, Sean, and me. Hi. When Vale dies, she wakes up on a train to Dev's headquarters, only to get thrown off into a strange forest in the underworld. To move on, she must confront the memories and emotions she buried during her life, and discover what her ending truly means. One of my favorite parts of the process is designing the characters, most of which are anthropomorphic animals. David spends hours researching how each animal moves, so he can animate them properly, even crabs, despite the fact that he absolutely hates them. Which is why I obviously made our first boss a crab. I have no regrets. Everyone on the team is pouring so much love into this world, and we can't wait for people to experience it. Wishlist Vale's Echo on Steam and jump into Chapter 1 for free today. And the full journey begins in 2027.
Cute. Yeah, Studio Ghibli vibes. I see that. A little bit of that energy, a little bit creepy. Some Spirited Away, like creepy parts vibes. Look at this. Post-apocalyptic grass or trash cleaning sim. Cute. Yeah, of course, no problem. What's up, Dancing Pearls? A lot of D&D pun named games. Yeah, it's a good pun. The regreening. It's Pocopia, but for animals. Japanese Brazilian representation. My best friend growing up was one of that heritage, but she didn't end up making games as far as I know. I'm gonna check that out. I was already interested in it from the previous showcase. Nice. The grandma game, Tavern Talk Stories, Dreamwalker, Tavern Talk Stories as well. That game looked cute. What was the name of that game we just saw? I missed it.
You play as Violet, a lucid dreamer caught between two worlds consumed by mysterious sleeping plague, the walking city where people vanish into sleep.
The rereading? Was that actually the name?
In Radvan, Violet is careful, grounded, and investigative. The city requires her to observe, explore, and listen. Be prepared, though. Sometimes curiosity leads to dreadful places. On her journey, she encounters nightmare rifts. Each rift is tied up to a person consumed by the plague. To wake them, Violet must enter the rift and venture into the dream world. But there, rules change. Violet unlocks abilities and freedom that real world will never allow. She is no longer only investigating.
This game looks pretty polished as well. This game looks pretty polished for an indie game.
Dreams and reality, the greater.
Yeah, this looks good.
The cost is not abstract, it's real. Her actions and choices are transforming what she is, lost in the comfort of delusions, or a nightmare that nightmares fear.
Hi, Foxy.
While you're still awake, wishes Kushmar, the last reverie on Steam.
Koshmar looks good.
Before we continue, a huge shout out to our sponsors. Goldpack Goblins is your team of game industry veterans here to aid you in your game release quest with business, marketing, and strategy support. 2.5 Studios, an independent game development and publishing studio based in Australia that crafts immersive, story-rich visual novels.
I usually talk over the ads.
Unforgettable journeys.
I gotta keep my tradition going. Loud Boy says Steam Machine will launch this summer and soon to be announced. I could see Steam Machine showing up at Summer Games Fest. We'll see you later, Shy Chai.
Next, it's
Have a
time
good
to
night.
embrace the dark side and ruin everyone's sleep schedule even more. Let's take a closer look at some horror games that are ready to haunt your wish list.
Hi, I'm Ying, the lead creator of the tiny team behind Ancio, a third-person puzzle game that takes you on a journey of cosmic horror. I'm honored to be here today to give you a quick look at our game. Let's dive into it. Ancio follows Ash, a tiny child figure navigating a world where the beauty is eerie. It's a labyrinth where time and space are non-Euclidean. To survive and uncover the story behind it, you must use Ash's unique abilities to collect pieces of information, solve puzzles, and escape the dangers. As a dual artist team, we've spent over a year handcrafting this world while self-teaching ourselves to code. It's been a massive journey of learning, but I'm proud that we have not compromised our imagination for technical limits. We're still early on our journey, but we can't wait to hear your thoughts. Our first Steam playtest starts today. Head over to our Steam page to request a key.
Playtest.
Please don't forget to wishlist the game.
Playtest right now. You guys can go check it out. Playtest right now. They said go request a key. Go. I don't know what the name was, but there you go. Yeah, when it's nice and artistic like this, I can appreciate it. I might not enjoy it because I don't like scary stuff, but Planet Kitties, I'm right there with you. I can appreciate it. Yeah, because I understand what's happening. It's different. It's artsy. It's more pro. It's not just there to scare you. It's there to make you like, I don't know. It's different when it's artistic. I agree so much with what you were saying. Yeah, it's just different. It doesn't feel cheap. That's my problem with a lot of like horror games is for me, they feel cheap. They feel like cheap thrills. I don't like it. It's scary because I actually get scared, right? Whereas like when I play something artistic, at least it feels like there's value there. I don't know. Yo, good night, Lillian. Thanks for hanging out today, Lillian. Good night. Yeah, we could see Light No Fire tomorrow. I forgot about Light No Fire. We could totally see Light No Fire tomorrow. That actually makes a ton of sense because we haven't seen it for like 2 years, right?
My New Year's resolutions are 1, lose 15 pounds. You don't even have...
Right? I think it's been 2 years now since we've seen that game. I think it makes sense. Did you guys know that Elden Ring got announced at a Summer Games Fest? I didn't know that. I found out watching Barbarous King today that Elden Ring was announced at a Summer Games Fest. What is this? This is a game starring a streamer? Is that what that is? Yeah, isn't that a streamer, Lily Pichu? I'm petting Midna, which is why I'm a little distracted. That's cool. Yeah, I've heard of her name before, yeah. I try to stay in the stream culture, but I also try not to. It's a little messy sometimes. It's a Game Grumps game, the pink game. Cat Cam, sorry, she's not down there, sorry. She's over here and I don't have a camera over here yet. But I'm gonna get a USB dongle and I'm gonna start using my phone and then we can move the Cat Cam anywhere we want. I figured it out. I'm gonna get a Bluetooth dongle and we're gonna just start using my phone and then we can Cat Cam wherever the heck we want in the future. I figured it out, I got this.
Horror. Welcome to Inkblot, a detective game where you are the part of the world. My goal was to create very captivating, fantastical world you want to discover. I spent a year just searching for the final aesthetic. I draw the inspiration mainly from them. I made custom brushes and sets of rules for the art team so they can follow up easily. And they did. Working closely with the game and narrative designers, we create and refine the cases. Every detail matters, in the atmosphere and in the gameplay itself.
The game focuses on the outside investigation. A cult is at work and you have to catch up on the ongoing events. Every character I make has to be memorable and somehow uneasy to look at. Characters reflect the situation in the world through their expressions or strange appearance. Characters are not talking directly to you, but they're the ones giving you the letters. Through the game you can meet a variety of characters and follow their stories. I'm working closely with our animators who bring the characters to life. Together we finish the character design through its movement and expressions.
Sick.
See you later this year!
Sick. That actually looked pretty good. I like the little mini interviews where they get a chance to talk about the game. I think it's cool. Oh, well, creepy. Hello.
Of torment for the sins of the demised. But you...
Here you go, exhaustion.
Freedom. You can get us.
Oh, I see.
Pilgrimage. Take the Void's gambler. Earn the souls that shall fuel our escape. I failed my own chance.
What is this nightmare segment at 1 a.m.? Dazzlebound's not getting sleep tonight.
Spooky. Next, Girls Make Games is an organization dedicated to inspiring the next generation of creators by teaching girls how to design and develop their own games. The next 3 games were created by talented young developers through their program, and we are so incredibly excited to share their work with you today.
Sick. I've actually heard of this program. Yeah, I've actually heard of the Girls Makes Games program, and they like help fund like small-time developers. Cute. I need to meet the lady who made Garden Galaxy to make another game, please. Or you need the lady who made Garden Galaxy to make another game. I would love another Garden Galaxy, or you just made me think of Garden Story and how we need a follow-up to Garden Story as well. That would be cool. That would make me super happy if we got a Garden Story follow-up. I love that game. I want to play Garden Story again, but I'm kind of just like waiting. Maybe something will happen. You're currently playing through Garden Story? Yeah, dude. I have a playthrough on YouTube if you guys want. It's real good. Garden Galaxy is like a cute idler, ThingsNat says. It's like the perfect game to just like talk over or to play while you're doing other stuff on your monitor. Yeah, not so much spooky as odd. I like that vibe. This is cute. Yeah, there's a lot of indie games coming out. You know, I saw a comment earlier in the chat about too many indie games and they don't always like come together with a lot of content and stuff. You know, this is a moment for me to kind of touch on that. Like, anytime a medium gets popular, it gets filled with a lot of, let's just use a word, let's use the word filler. Not so I'm not being too harsh. And like, that's how that works, man. And we're watching gaming grow up before our eyes. And now game development is more accessible than it's ever been. And yeah, there's gonna be a butt ton of games. Like, dude, there's hundreds of games that come out like every day, every couple days. And the majority of them are going to just be experiments and people's hobbies and people's just kind of like trying to get their footing in the gaming industry. And they're not meant to be bangers, and they're gonna most likely be ignored by most of us. That's how that works, you know. And it's not a bad thing, though. I think this is just what happens when something gets popular. Look at music. You know, even before the AI stuff, there was music coming out constantly. Every minute of every waking hour, somebody was putting music together on a track. Did it sound good? No, not even close, probably, but it was still somebody's art. And that's what's happening with gaming. We're watching this happen before our eyes. So yeah, you know, you kind of have to weed through a lot of this. You kind of have to pick and choose your battles, and you're naturally going to ignore a lot of stuff nowadays. That's just how it is, and it's nothing against any of these games. You know, I said it yesterday. Most of us are going to play 95% of these games. Are not going to play 95% of these. Not even 98%. That's just how that works. You know, everyone here is probably going to maybe pick up 1 or 2 of these games. So when you see all these games coming out and you say to yourself, man, there's a lot of nonsense, you know, dare I use the word trash, you know, there's a lot of garbage. Well, yeah, there's a lot of that. It's never going away either. It's never going to go away. But what's maybe trash in your eyes could be somebody else's favorite new game. And I guess that's just like a reminder to say, not every game is for every person, and not every person is for every game. You know, I don't think it's a bad thing though, but it does feel like gaming is watered down, and you know, there's a lot of games coming out every day. It does feel overwhelming.
A game full of cute animals. Look, we all knew this was the inevitable. You can't make a showcase this good and not include a good segment dedicated to cats. So as the official ambassador for cute animals in games, here's a collection of games featuring cats.
We got cats.
Or simply powered by
exactly,
cat energy.
Steph.
Enjoy.
Currently, Midna's playing with this. I have a Dragon Ball, and it's like a hard plastic Dragon Ball, and it fell on the ground, and she's batting it around the room, being super loud right now. It keeps hitting the wall, and it's like clank, clank, clank. She got her hands on my Dragon Ball. It's the 2-star. Yeah, exactly, Pastel Constellations. That's why I just wanted to share a different perspective. Exactly. I wanted to share a different perspective. I don't want to challenge anybody's perspective because I completely respect feeling like gaming, there's a lot more undesirable games coming out. Yeah. I mean, look at the AAA. It's happening on AAA too. That's the funny thing. You could sit and watch a AAA presentation and you can also kind of talk down on it. You know, and those games are millions of dollars. You know, so it's like,
as a rat, the only way forward is to bite. Bite and bite and bite. Filthy, small, and hated, so they fight to live and fight for each other. Along the way, we piece together a hidden story. Through the clues we sniff out, the puzzles we solve, and the spaces we break into. It's an unfortunate life, but then again, so are those lives just above the ceiling. And we built both sides. We observe spaces the way a rat would and build a world from there, leaving story.
What is this rat game?
And gameplay into every corner to bring this small lived-in world to life. In a world moving toward an uncertain future, we may feel lost, but even in bleak times, hope remains, and that's what we aim to show.
Rats come. Wait, what? Cozy. Rat scum. Well, you know, there was only a space different. I mean, you weren't too wrong, actually. I'll give you a pass on that one. I'll give you a pass. I'll give you a pass. Sorry the internet's bugging out for you today. The VOD will be available, so you'll be able to go back and watch if y'all want. I'm just catching up on chat really quick. Imagine how many people would be pissed if GTA 6 turns out to be buggy. Dude, I think about that all the time. I'm not gonna lie, there's a really sick side of myself that wants GTA to be the biggest trash heap ever.
Please.
Because I just want to see the AAA industry squirm.
Like, oh, there's like I should follow.
Is that like messed up? Like there's a part of me that wants GTA 6 to just bomb so miserably and the whole gaming industry just starts quaking in its little bootsies. Meanwhile, as a Nintendo fan, I can just sit back and be like, cheers, mates! So I kind of, there's a sick side of me that's like,
I'm gonna pick C.
anyways.
This one clock is at 3 or higher because I wanted to.
I'm kind of sick of hearing about it, so I can kind of relate. Yeah, it's funny. I'm sure it's going to be fine. I think Rockstar is actually one of the more respectable companies when it comes to their game quality. Let's be honest. When's the last time you ever heard of a Rockstar game releasing buggy? Think about it for a second. They actually do a really good job. I don't think I've ever heard of a Rockstar game being buggy on release. They did drop the ball on a couple of their remaster collections, but that wasn't Rockstar who made those remaster collections. So you can give them a pass. And then Bully is a good example. Yeah, Bully was kind of messy, right? I remember. That's pretty long ago. Yeah. Yeah. Ain't no pass for GTA 3 trilogy. Ain't no pass. That's fair. Don't give them the pass. No, that's fair. Now, I don't think Rockstar made that trilogy. I think they passed it off to another studio. But I still agree with you that that's not a pass. I agree. That's not fair, right? They should have been watching it. They should have made sure. Yeah. Did they publish it? Right, there it is. So they let it out. Yep. Puppergeist. Well, that's cute. I thought we said we were getting cat games. You can't just be sliding in dog games. That's messed up. Is that a rhythm game? Is that what that was? A dog rhythm game. What? Why is this game stressing me out? Stop it. Oh no, this is the game where you're working, but you actually don't care about work and you just have fun and play on your computer. Yeah, this is the game where it's like you're getting emailed and your boss is telling you about your deadlines and then you just down screen and you go and you play cute games. Yeah, this game is sick. It's like, oh, there's a Zoom meeting in 10 minutes. And then you just like down screen the Zoom meeting and you just like play some games. You just hang out. How is this not the perfect game? Yeah, that's literally the game, dude. Oh, this is a different one. Wait a second. This is not the same one from the other day. Interesting.
This next set of games immediately grab your attention from the moment they appear on the screen. From beautiful environments to amazing animation to striking color palettes, you won't be able to look away. Seriously, don't blink. You can't.
Ooblets 2. Ooblets 2. Ooblets 2. I don't know, they said colorful and... Hey, Reina. Reina, I was thinking about you. I'm glad to see you in the chat today. I know you be lurking. I know you be lurking. I was thinking about you today, though. Appreciate you. Who puts on these showcases? It's all separate companies. So this showcase is called Women Led Games. And I'm not sure exactly who puts this one on, but this year there's about 15 showcases that are all under the umbrella of Summer Games Fest. That just means that they're kind of partnered with the Summer Games Fest, Jeff Keighley. But the truth is that every single showcase we have watched, Abby, has been a different set of people, a different organization, and a different like set of developers and stuff like that. Does that make sense? So it's all like very separate entities coming together for this big bash. It's pretty cool. I'm on streak 67, not clickbait, I fear. What was that game called? I missed it. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit yappy today. Appalachian Cryptids, I'm in. Dude, Appalachian Cryptids freak me out. Yeah, did y'all... What was the name of that last game? It was Blue Ridge Hunting. Thank you, chat. I love you, chat. Thank you, dude. Yeah, Ooblets 2 would be amazing, right, Raccoon? I think we're overdue, man. Ooblets 2 would make sense. It's been years, and they had some good success, and they still update Ooblets 1 for like holiday stuff a little bit, but not a lot. I think it's time. I would love some sort of Ooblets sequel, or like maybe a similar game in a different universe or something. Some Zelda Breath of the Wild like sound effects here.
Hey, I'm Taste of Heaven. Welcome to my world, a magical culinary RPG with a pinch of roguelite ingredients, inspired by Spirit Away. Or at least that's what the humans call me. But let's not get stuck on the description. Join me on a fun and dreamlike fantasy journey. Create cosmic and poetic recipes to satisfy the appetites of a vibrant and colorful cast of characters, gods, spirits, and creature like.
Wait, is this coffee talk? But like
during your journey,
a separate thing?
And who knows? You may even find a little romance in my realm.
Ah, no, it's like a romance kind of dating game.
Those relationships can help you overcome challenges. So make sure you're friendly, my little audience.
We've seen a good amount of food sims, right? Hasn't there been like an extra amount of food sims this year?
Early 2027.
There's been an extra amount of food sims this year for sure.
There's more cooking in the kitchen.
Short fictions. Yes. Yes. Game Boy graphics. Ooh, what's this? Ooh. Head north. I can't look south. Is this scary? This is a scary game. I can't face my friend. I can't face my faults. Oh, this is getting dark. Don't you still have regrets? Head north. Reach Polaris. A little bit of Celeste energy, battling with your own personal demons. A little bit of Celeste energy, right? Short fictions. I'm gonna write that one down.
Oh, so you want to be a star?
I do.
And what are you willing to give up?
Solo and co-op.
For absolute stardom.
Is that a slice of pizza? God's TV. We got a fighting pizza slice. Gem and Holograms the game. Shorts Nair Simulator. Does anybody remember a super old computer game where you could only go left, right, up, or down to new rooms? Interesting. Yeah, what is this?
What did you say? Are you ready to sign?
What? Why did they have the MTV TV symbol?
We're currently working on our third detective adventure, From Ruins. Our pixel artist Eugenia is in charge of the environments and interfaces. All animations are being created by our freelancer Martin. My co-founder Julian and I split the remaining workload, including audio, programming, writing, and game design.
We love a small studio.
From Ruins is our most polished and focused detective game yet. Decades ago, civilization ended in a fiery blast. As the survivors started building something new, a mysterious woman named Ella took you and your sister under her wing. However, the reasons and actors behind the apocalypse
We'll see you, Steph.
are closer than you think.
I'll be back
and
tomorrow.
The feud is far from over.
Have a great day. Have a good night. From Ruins. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Judith, creative director at Lofty Sky.
We got a long boy for y'all
It's
tomorrow.
The story of a young woman
12
navigating
hours or so.
impossible odds. It takes place in northeast China, a region where our studio owner Masha was born and raised. Our protagonist Hope is in her last year of high school, preparing for the Gaokao, the national university entrance exam in China, which basically decides the rest of your life, so no pressure. The game begins with her struggling in math class. Hope's less stressed than her classmates because she's heading overseas for art school, but things at home have been difficult. Her parents have been fighting a lot. One day she comes home from school and her apartment is completely trashed. Her parents are gone, no note, no message. How would you react if your parents suddenly went missing? What would you do? As a teenage girl, she keeps running into walls while trying to find out what's going on with her family. As an artist, Hope sketches things that seem important into her notebook. You'll use her drawings of these observations to find connections, form insights, and make breakthroughs in her story, which unlock clues, locations, and dialogue options, bringing you closer to her parents and the truth. The sketches in Hope's notebook are all hand-drawn with a team of incredible women in key creative roles.
That's super
Solve
cool.
the mystery of her parents' disappearance and uncover the truth in Hope in the City.
Cool.
Coming soon.
Cool. I like all the hand-drawn stuff and like the detective vibes. Cool.
Okay, now you can blink.
Okay, we blinked.
It's easy to see why video games are truly an art form. Beautiful visuals always impress, and some games do exactly that by creating an art style that feels completely unique to them. Here are some games with a visual identity that stand out instantly.
Okay, nice. Bam, 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 bam. Rediscover the city that made you. I'm curious, are we watching any type of Pride game showcase? There is a Pride game showcase. I think it's either Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to watch it, but we're gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna try. That's one that's like, I had to make a few cuts, and that was one of like 3 that I'm putting on the, I'm gonna do everything I can to watch this, but if we don't have time, I'm not gonna push it. So here, let me tell you when it's gonna happen real quick. So the Pride event, it's called Pride Parade, celebrating upcoming LGBTQ plus games. It's Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern. So if we have time on Saturday, 3 p.m., we'll watch it. Which we probably will, to be honest.
Changing is a detective point-and-click adventure with a fun horror atmosphere, over 25 in-depth characters in our 40 unique locations. Today we want to show you how we create our puzzle scenes. Frida is Changing is a story-led detective game, so every puzzle, every dialogue has to help you get closer to the truth.
We have a giant mind map that keeps all of the story and gameplay pieces together. When creating a new scene, we break down goals, the information the scene needs to tell, and what interactions we would like. We prototype and test first versions on digital boards or on paper, and then build the entire level with really rough sketches in Engine. Then we playtest. Do players intuitively know what to do? Is there too much or too little friction? Do they get the story? After testing, we review feedback, change things, iterate, test again, and iterate again, until we are happy with how people experience the game.
Now we can start creating the final assets and expanding the world through details and flavor. Once everything is set, the scene can be handed off to our sound designer and composer, who bring it all to life.
It's cool. I like hearing like the little insights on how game development creative process goes.
And that's it. Now we
It's
just
cool.
need to do that for every single scene of the game. If you want to play Frida's Changing as soon as it comes out, be sure to wishlist it on Steam.
You can also contribute to our Kickstarter campaign if you want to get awesome rewards or be part of the game yourself.
Tim Burton vibes. Yeah, I like purposefully
My name is Ella. I make
art,
visuals
like very
and write
purposeful art like that is fun.
stories me. I drew all my life, no matter what. but this game is my first serious art project. At first I studied physics, then worked as a data scientist, but kept the art to myself. But then game dev untied my hands and let me create what I wanted and how I wanted it. It's important for me to find my own voice, and I try to borrow from other games as little as possible. Sometimes my path is full of misery, but the happiness of creating a new world is immeasurable. In Burn With Me, you feel like you belong to a closed society dealing with dangerous powers, but it's nevertheless cozy and welcoming. Every time someone dives into my worlds and feels something, it makes me a little bit happier.
That's cool. Any game that's trying to do something that no one else is doing is like 100% like interesting to me, even if I don't want to play it. It's really interesting to me how many of these game devs are international, not just in this showcase, but throughout. Yeah. It's nice. And it is refreshing because like there's so many gaming voices to be heard out there. And again, dude, I don't play 99.9% of this stuff. I'm just not that interested, but I still can appreciate the idea of gaming, you know, developers from all around the world coming together, just trying to put together new experiences for people. That's cool. Like, this is super ridiculous. Like, definitely not my vibe at all, but like, it's silly. The art kind of makes me think of that Echoes of Plum Grove game. What's up, An3D? They've been pretty cool. It's been chill.
It's my third fight that day, so I was bloody knackered, but I knew I just need one good hit and he'll drop. I figured I got a 50-50 chance of hitting, so I spat on the ground and I told him, "Ya feel lucky, punk?"
Yeah, no, this is the women-led games is international for sure.
Didn't I? Punched the living daylights out of me. Lucky Punk is a perfect information. Push your luck roguelike.
I think this guy is British.
Set in a vibrant post-apocalypse. Life's not easy, but you're one of the idiot punks going out to gather supplies to help your community thrive and survive. It's simple. You've got a deck of cards with damage and effort points. You want to build up as much damage as you can before ending the round, and if you collect too much effort, the round ends early and you get nothing. Push your luck in each round as you manage the odds that are being stacked against you. Every decision is transparent.
This is one of those trailers where I said the other day, like,
completely deserved.
It's like there's a thin line between over-explaining your game in a trailer and just giving people the gist of what's going on. That was a little over-explaining. Like, I didn't know what that dude was talking about.
Intricate obstacles with the help of strange creatures. You activate old machines, pipes, wheels, use the wind, and even rewind time to find the right path for the sphere to progress. You zoom in to look for small collectibles, or zoom out to understand the puzzle's bigger picture. Each level is inspired by an emotion that shapes the environment, the gameplay, and the pace. Building a game that involves physics and such detailed drawings is a huge challenge. Mani and Jan, the game designer, had to invent their own grammar of playful physical elements such as bumpers and pulleys, wheels, and more. The way they build the game is also
interesting.
A constant
it's like a physics game
between art, mechanics, and
it's like a physics
design,
game,
often with pixel-perfect precision.
Micro
Hi everyone,
Mega.
I'm Keke, the producer and the lead artist from Perfect Day Studio. Today, I'm excited to introduce our latest work, We Junk Artist. We Junk Artist is a creative multiplayer game supporting up to 6 players. The gameplay can be summarized as Clojure and Gas. Within a limited time frame, players need to Clojure ordinary items into imaginative masterpieces to convey messages, and let other players guess
It's charades,
or catch the vibes
kinda?
of other players. We believe that creativity is a small flame buried in everyone's heart. Through this game, we hope to reignite that spark, unleash players' imagination, and share it with others. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, it's like charades. Like you have to like draw pictures with like the assets to like
WeJunk Artists will officially release
try to like convey messages to people like in a challenge format. So you have like 2 teams or whatever, you know, 3 teams. That's cool.
And that wraps up the Women-Led Games Showcase Summer Games Fest Edition 2026. Thank you so much to the incredible developers that trusted us with your games. And thank you once again to our sponsors, Gold Pack Goblins, 2.5 Studios, and Quali for helping make this event possible. Don't forget to check out the official Steam event to wishlist your favorite games, try some demos.
We have this linked in the Discord. Summer Games Fest channel. We have this linked in the Discord, this channel with all the games you just saw.
And tune in for the
It's linked in the Discord. Thank you, Duel Master.
Happening during Summer Games Fest. But wait, don't go anywhere, because right after this we'll have an exclusive post-show interview with myself about my voice acting career hosted by Pink Fairy Blossom on the Women-Led Games social channels. And trust me, it's a good one. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm so thrilled to have been hosting this showcase. It was so important, and all of these games looked amazing. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of Summer Games Fest. See you all very soon.
Dang, no one more thing, Jackie, for this showcase, huh? All right, not bad. Not bad. What'd y'all think? Not bad at all. I think that the Latin American Game Show kind of stole this one, overshined this one just a little bit. But I'm not going to at all say that this was a bad showcase. It was cool. This one was seemingly focused a little bit more on very artistically, like, eccentric games that were hand-drawn, hand-painted, handcrafted. Whereas I feel like with the Latin American Game Show, we saw a lot more polish. We saw a lot more, like, seemingly official animation stuff that was more digital and, like, again, more polished. It felt like we saw a lot more games that could have passed as AAA studio games for Latin American, whereas the women-led were all obviously indie. You know what I mean by that? Like those games were all like very obviously indie, what we just saw, which is all great. That's all good stuff. But the Latin American games were like, a lot of them were blurring the lines of indie. You could have lied to me. You could have told me we're watching the Sony and I would have been like, what's this new game, right? So interesting. I love both of the events together. What a treat of an evening. What a treat of an evening. Thank you for coming in, everybody. Thank you so much. Let's jump over real quick and we can throw up the other camera here. What are we looking for? This one, and we're looking for the other chat. We got another chat for y'all. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get out of here myself. I'm gonna bounce. Thank you for coming out, everyone. No time for Mario Kart. I'm a little tired. I'm gonna dip, and we have a nice long boy tomorrow. So tomorrow will be Mario Kart World Jamboree. If you guys want more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, maybe later this weekend. Check out the schedule, everybody. This is all of the events that I am guaranteed to watch. And then here is a list of all of the events in general that you might see me check out over this weekend. We have a lot of content left, y'all. Listen, tomorrow 5 p.m. Summer Games Fest. Tomorrow 7 p.m. Day of the Devs. Tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow morning, games. We're checking out Solar Punk, the brand new game coming out. We're going to be playing Mario Kart World, Jamboree, and whatever else we want to play. Maybe some Air Riders if we have time. So come on by. That's tomorrow morning, afternoon. We're going to be here all day, 12 plus hours of content gaming. And then we're going to wrap up the day with a 5 p.m. Summer Games Fest. And again, 7 p.m. Day of the Devs. Will probably go about as long as this one did. So we'll be here for most of the day tomorrow. Come on by. Hopefully y'all can make it for the big event. The big event, baby. It's going to be pretty awesome. It's going to be pretty awesome. Summer Games Fest, 2 hours of new games, returning games, world premieres, and Jeff Keighley in his finest, I suppose. We're going to get out of here. We're going to do another evening raid. If y'all are down for that, I like to do raids at this time because I don't normally stream at this time. So let me go find us a quick raid recipient and we're going to get out of here. That was fun, man. That was a lot of fun, dude. That was a lot of fun. Let me go grab us a raid recipient here and maybe we can visit someone else here in the Twitch space for a nice evening raid. Again, we don't get to raid at this time too often. So I think it would be cool to to go ahead and slide in and maybe do a little raid here. And I think we're gonna go visit 1, 2, 3. Let's go and visit our buddy Rage Gamer. So Rage Gamer has been in and out of our community for a while, and I never had a chance to raid this guy. He's playing some Apex Legends, so it might not be your vibe, but I think a lot of us here are more than just about the vibe. I think a lot of you play games that I don't know about. I have a suspicion that a lot of you play games like Apex and League of Legends and Call of Duty, maybe just as a side game. So let's go visit Rage Gamer. First ever raid for this guy, and he's been watching my stream for a while, and why not go give him some love today? We're gonna raid a first time. We're gonna go see what this dude's all about. All right. So I don't know what to expect. I have no idea what's gonna be on the other side of this screen. Let's go meet somebody new. Sound good, y'all? All right, y'all, this is Highly in Descent signing off from another wonderful Hyrule Gaming Group production. If I don't see y'all here tomorrow for a nice long boy 12 hours of content this Friday, I'll see you when I see you, fam. Don't forget to game on. And of course, as always, peace. Wrap it up and on to the next episode. Peace. All right. We're gonna lock in with Rage Gamer. Grab yourself a raid message. No pressure on sticking around for that stuff. No pressure or anything. Just have fun with us. We're gonna go visit someone new, see what they're about, and maybe give some support to another creator out there in the Twitch space today. And yeah, I think this will be fun. I really do appreciate y'all being here today. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. You know the spiel, man. Honored to be a part of your daily routines, your nightly routines, and I'm certainly honored to have y'all as a part of mine, to be a part of yours. It's a special thing. It goes both ways is what I'm saying. I genuinely look forward to hanging out with y'all day in and day out, man. Anyways, I'm getting sappy. I'm out of here. I'll make sure I give Minna some love for y'all. Don't worry. All right, y'all. Peace. And hit them cat jams, baby. You know what to do.